There you go. Alright, save character sheet.
But I want to be big ape.
Alright.
I'll write that down.
You can go.
Yeah, I'll go over the list for the later levels as well.
If you want to just disable it on my app and it just doesn't show.
Okay.
It's just like just wanted to tell you that it was there and if I could use it or not. To me, like Revivify makes sense because I don't want to use Reincarnate because it's dumb. But the others I kind of understand if you don't want me to use them. Like to me, it's just for Revivify and Divination Ritual and shit because I think they're fun.
Some of them are kind of yes, but some of them would kind of work. Like for example, Continual Flame, but that's more of a wizard thing. And a sorcerer thing. Same goes for Symbol. It's a really powerful spell that doesn't really fit with the druid kind of vibe.
True. Augury does fit quite well, actually.
Yeah, it does.
I'm actually surprised that it's not like part of the druid spell list already. But like, yeah, all right. I'm gonna write that down and keep that in mind. So it's only those. So it's not reduce, continual flame. And symbols so far.
Yeah, I'll go over the rest of them when we get there.
Got it. I won't use them for this week though.
No, like. Some of these spells either aren't in the book or don't. Or I don't know what they do right off the bat, but. Well, for the other ones, I'd say Elemental Weapon is a no. Fire Shield is a no. Cone of Cold is a no, and then I don't know about Flesh to Stone.
I'll disable it then. It's just yeah. If there's many spell, I just won't use it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. All right, then.
Alright.
So.
All right.
Yeah. No, I'm still not there.
No. We'll see if he shows up or says anything. Either way, I'll have a talk with him later.
Alright.
Alright. Then let's get started. So, where we left off last time, you had just finished fighting some wights in the tomb in the temple of Bazldir, and searching the rest of the temple, you found some magical bread and a few magical items and books. After resting, you made your way back to Caerleon and looked for someone to identify your items. And you made your way into the abode of... Where did I write that? Did I write that down? Yes, I did.
Ivumazz.
Yes, Ivumazz. A quite old elf gentleman who identified your spells and told you that you could come back with whatever items you needed identifying, since he was a businessman. He needed to get business done. So, you're currently standing right outside the abode of Ivumazz. What would you like to do?
A cat.
Oh yeah, you're a cat.
Yeah. We should probably look for a tavern or somewhere to sit down, so we can read the book and see what kind of information we can gather from it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Do we?
Sorry, just go ahead.
We also should try and get to know each other. Apparently, we're going to be on that mission, so would be great to start to know you all a little bit. All right. So we're looking for a tavern. Is there a tavern? Can we see a tavern from where we are?
I mean, we're in the upper district, so I think we're gonna go. I'm gonna go forward and go ahead and go towards the exit of the upper district thing.
I'm gonna follow the cat.
Yeah.
If you would like to look for a tavern in Toak, you can roll an investigation check. But if you want to go back to the tavern where where Hydrus and Nosra previously were, you can go there instead.
I'm gonna follow them.
Yeah, I think I'd rather go back to the one we were in before.
Okay.
This place.
Yeah.
Is my microphone going well? Because it seemed like it takes some time to activate. I don't know what's going on.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. All right. So yeah, we go back to as soon as we pass by the gate. I'm gonna find an alleyway and cancel my wild shape. Go back to my normal form.
Okay. You start walking back toward the central kind of marketplace and find your way back to the tavern where Hydrus and Nosra previously stayed. You enter the tavern and let's see what I can't quite remember. It would be a little after midday. It would be toward 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
So there's a bit of activity here. You see a few people, locals, just enjoying some food and drink.
Fucking microphone. Shit. Okay.
Well, let's make plans for that. Let's read the book first.
Yeah. Anyone here speaks a little?
I do not.
I don't.
All right. Then I'm gonna have to cast a ritual. To use the comprehend language. Okay, let me just check.
Okay. So you sit down at a table and do you ritual cast it or just normal cast it?
It's a ritual, so
Okay.
And cast it normally.
yeah, I cast it normally. I do have a disadvantage on anything that requires sight.
So it's
So do I have to roll for it then?
Oh yeah. That wouldn't be reading is pretty easy to do, and I'd say you don't have a disadvantage. But okay, let me just double check here. Did he unlock the book?
Yeah.
He unlocked the book.
Yes,
Alright.
Yeah.
yes, we unlock the book.
Yeah.
Okay, very well. You kind of cast a spell, so mark that off. And you see the letters that were on the front kind of start kind of morphing a bit, and then they solidify into common, or it looks like common to you.
All right. So what does it mean?
This ancient tome. The the title or the text on the cover, you gather this book is about the binding of powerful entities.
Shit. Is there anything about the specific or specific case, or is it just like a sort of like?
Well, the front page, the words on the front page kind of hint toward that, but you haven't started reading yet. So roll a investigation check.
All right. First roll of the afternoon.
Yeah.
Investigation. That's a 16.
16?
Yes.
Very well. This book goes into some pretty good detail on some of the uses for binding powerful entities and creatures, and kind of how and it kind of gives some examples of spells that can be used, but you kind of look over some of the spells in the book, but these are incredibly complex spells. They are far beyond your understanding. But it kind of goes into, like, you can, if you bind a creature, you can kind of harness its power, or kind of force it to. This is basically a book about imprisoning them and bending them to your will. But it also goes into some theories about gods, how to bind them, the kind of, not shackles, but the a bit of the magic that kind of binds their might to the world. There aren't a lot of spells about binding gods or how they are connected to the world, but there aren't many spells about it. But the few scribblings that there are far from being completed.
Alright. Is there anything about removing that binding?
Roll another investigation check.
Alright. Oops. And that's a 15.
15.
Yeah.
With the for the bindings of the gods, it's kind of, I think you learned a bit about this last week as well. With the information that is here is that there are places in the world where the gods are kind of anchored, where their power is kind of bound, and that lets them influence the world. And kind of extend their power to individuals that that follow them. So, for example, clerics, they get their power from these kind of bindings, but many locations are unknown, and it is very uncertain of how powerful these bindings are. And what it would take to break them.
Okay. Then we can have sort of an idea of what could have happened in the temple.
Could you remind me, BC, what type of magic was on the wall in the temple?
Sorry, say that again.
The type of magic on the wall of the temple.
Oh, inside the wall of the temple.
Yeah.
It
was magical, but I forgot to write down what.
I'm just gonna grab the
chamber.
Yeah, in the ritual chamber there was a thing. Yeah, behind the mural.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I thought it was the mural itself. I wrote it as this. Oh shit! I know it's a wrong book. I think it was evocation or something.
I can't quite remember if it was abjuration or evocation.
Yeah,
it was either abjuration or evocation.
I think I'm gonna write abjuration /evo.
I'm pretty sure it was abjuration.
I'm pretty sure as well.
I wrote them both down just in case.
Right.
So okay. Was it like a really strong one? A really strong energy? Was it just like?
I
mean, I'm not there, so.
No, you are there.
We're not in the temple, so maybe it's a bit.
No, we're not in the temple. Yeah, we're in the tavern.
I know.
Yeah,
it wasn't extremely powerful, but there was an abjuration. There was kind of a ping of abjuration magic from within the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah, either way, we should get back there at some point.
We should go back.
We should. What?
I need to go back then.
Your microphone really has been having problems.
I think it's both of you.
Oh, I'm like a idiot.
What?
Both of you are robots.
Jesus Christ!
Oh shit!
Fuck!
Shit! That's probably internet connection then.
Internet 100.
Yes.
Yeah.
Check.
Put the fuckload of shit down.
Performance. This is relatively fine.
Better.
Actually.
It's a little bit better.
Alright. I closed down like all my internet shit.
It's improved a little bit, but not a whole lot.
I mean, it's the weekend, everybody's online, so yeah. It's garbage. But yeah, how long did it take for Alex to read the book? Can it count as a short rest?
Actually, yeah, this is a very big and very old book, so very carefully kind of going through it and reading some of the important bits. It would take up to an hour.
All right.
I get
you
my
can rest
well
well
chips
with that.
back. Hell yeah. I'm gonna turn to actually both of them after you read the book. I'm gonna say,
Well, we might need more information. We might need to go buy some books about historical. There might be information on the temple itself. I just want to buy books.
Yeah, be sure yeah, we sure need to gather more information. After that, we probably will have to, like, as soon as it turns to night or to late afternoon, I think we should start the trek back.
Okay.
That'll allow us to avoid walking in the desert through soaring heat.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Right.
We should probably also stop by the Helioic Temple one more time. Just to
What?
see if they would have any information about what we've learned.
Yes, and I think religious folk might have information that we do not have.
I don't think the temple would have more information, or at least any information about what we just found. Because, like, we have to remember that the book was in Abyssal.
That's true.
Yes.
So, I don't think temple leaders and such really know much about these kinds of rituals.
Let
Fair
us go
enough.
find
Yeah.
a bookstore first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Before we get
that's fine. Good start.
Okay. Roll an investigation check to try to find a bookstore.
Hell yeah.
All of us?
One of you. Or, yeah, one of you. One of you roll it.
Bro?
Alright, what's my investigation? My investigation is plus 3. Alright, that's good. 16.
16. Okay. You kind of look around for quite a while. But in the kind of lower sections, or in the not so fine sections of the city, you don't find a bookstore.
Go back up.
Yeah. What time is it? Because, like, it's probably closed at one point or another.
Yeah, what time is it?
What was that?
What time? Approximately what time is it?
Right now, it would be around 4:30, almost 5 at this point.
Alright, yeah, let's go to the upper section and check.
Okay, so you're going over to Toak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To look.
Yeah.
Okay. You approach the gates and you see the same guards from before.
Do they block us?
They've seen you, Nosra and Dawn before. They kind of just gave a weird look to Hydrus. One of the guards asked, "Is he with you?"
Yes, he's with you. He's lovely. Don't worry.
Roll a
He's not
persuasion
like.
check.
Oh yes. Okay, let me get my persuasion. I should be good with that. Yes, +7. Wow. And that's a 9. No. Yeah, 19.
19.
Yes.
Kind of looks at you and says, "Don't cause any trouble. Don't make me regret letting you roll."
Smile.
He kind of rears back a bit with that smile. Just go in there.
Do not worry, I am not yet lost.
Right.
When we pass, I bow a little bit to the gods. Thank you.
I very intentionally don't bow.
Okay.
I again stand up straighter.
Okay.
Always. No surprises there.
we're just a bunch of fucking idiots.
All right.
So which way are you going
Okay.
to follow the books? Actually, I think I tried to take mental notes of the shops we passed by when we went there the first time. So
Yeah,
I
you
remember.
see a few bookstores. Or you saw a singular bookstore, and you also saw some apothecaries, some weapon stores, and a few other stores. Just general stuff you might be able to find. Where would you like to go?
Let's start with the bookstore.
Okay.
I think we should start by the bookstore, and then we'll see.
So you kind of enter the bookstore, and in there you can see there are just piles and piles of books. There are more books than can fit on the very large shelves that line the walls, and kind of making your way through all of this mess. You kind of get to the back, and there is in the back you can see sitting on a pretty normal sized chair. There is a small figure. It's a gnome with some very big glasses reading a book.
Ooh, so the bookkeeper. Okay.
Yeah.
As we get getting, I'm gonna keep an eye behind us, like if we're being followed or anything, being a bit.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Perception.
Yeah.
13.
13. Looking behind you, you don't notice anyone.
Yeah, we stick out, but I don't think we stick out to bring that kind of attention. I want to go towards the gnome. What are we looking for again?
Well, information on Bazldir would be first.
Yeah.
Second,
Anything about Bazldir?
First,
The temple specifically, right?
Hmm?
And the temple specifically, right?
Not really specifically, but Bazldir in general might have information on the temple.
All right.
More specifically,
I approached the bookkeeper.
All right.
Hello.
So,
Sorry to.
so this is an older gnome. They have some big glasses that kind of make their eyes look very big, as well. And they're kind of their hair, and they have long gray hair and a gray kind of scraggly beard. But he looks up and says, "Oh, hello. How can I help you?"
We are looking for information about Bazldir and his temples. Would you happen to have any books about him?
Bazldir. Yes, actually, I'll go grab one.
And he kind of jumps off the chair and
I'm looking everywhere, like reading the books, like looking at the what kind of books that there are, just everything. I'm just taking it all in. I like it. I just love the books.
You you see all sorts of books. There are some scientific books, there are religious books, there are story books, there are books about most things in here. You, however, don't see any magical books.
Yeah,
A bit like esoteric, a bit like these strange, like from the cover, anything that looks a bit
Make an
out of the
investigation.
ordinary.
What?
11.
11.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of looking around, you don't find anything that looks weird or strange, really. Again, with the variety of books here, you find some things that are kind of there are books about that, but there's nothing that really sticks out as really odd.
I'm gonna look for a book on either alchemy or more of a just general herbalism shit.
Okay,
Something on plants.
make an investigation check.
Alright, and I'm gonna change that. 14.
14. There are a few books on alchemy and herbalism. There is one that kind of goes into some plants that the cover actually says northern plants, so plants that live in frigid environments. You find one that says mountainous plants, so plants that live in rocky environments. And are you looking for something about mushrooms, perhaps?
I mean, I think it's part of the fucking thing. It's part of the cost.
Yeah. There is actually a book that, although you're pretty well versed with mushrooms, but this is a general just book about mushrooms.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna look at it, just take it in my hand, just think carefully, and look towards the shopkeep and go towards him. Like, if he's looking for something else right now, I think so. I'm gonna just stay around Alex, just with the book in hand, just ready to.
See, when the bookkeeper kind of jumped off the chair and went back into the back a bit, you hear some books falling, and him saying like, "Ah, shit," and it just keeps looking. You hear books being moved. As you kind of try to kind of lift some of the books and kind of pull the book out, some of the books that were on top of this huge stack that you found the book in kind of slide off, pushing some other books off as well with it. And he kind of yells from the back, "Be careful with the books. Don't. Just try not to touch anything." But you already have the book, so.
I'll do my best to not drop anything.
I'm gonna make sure that nothing like just falls.
Okay. Yeah, except for that small book slide that you had, there's no more books have fallen down.
This place is a hazard. Holy shit.
Yeah, there are several there are books from floor to ceiling.
Wow.
Wow.
How is this gnome not dead from crushing?
You don't know.
Magic.
Yes. No, but then after about 2 or 3 minutes of looking, the gnome kind of comes back with a huge book, or a book the book's almost bigger than him.
Oh.
This is a very big book, and he kind of holds it up on his head and kind of tosses it up on the counter, and then kind of climbs up on the chair and says,
Well, this is what I could find on Bazldir.
Wow. That looks really extensive.
Oh, it's there's a lot to learn about the gods. If you're interested, that
I
is.
bet. Oh, we are really interested in Bazldir.
Oh, how come?
Oh, we found a temple of him, and we found some beautiful imagery and engravings on the walls, and that really piqued our interest.
All right, well,
Yeah, good. Be looking into the sense store.
Fucking
oh,
yes, this has
okay. Well, if you're looking to purchase this book, that'll be kind of squints his eyes a bit, kind of looking like kind of trying to calculate the price in his head. That would be 2.5 gold pieces.
Oh, well, I thought it would be way more.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like 100.
Yeah.
I go towards the shopkeep and I tell him, how about this book? How much would it? How much would it be? And I show the book on the sheet. Mushrooms.
He kind of looks at it and says, 1 gold piece.
Alright,
Oh, there you go.
I pay for both I pay for both the book, so it's 3.
Oh,
Yeah, I give
5 silver.
I give 4 gold.
Okay. He kind of accepts the coin and says,
Thank you very much.
No problem.
it's been a pleasure. You have a wonderful establishment.
Thank you. Come back anytime.
We will. So as we get out, I turn towards my 2 teammates and do you want to gather anything before we go?
I think I'm fine.
I don't think there's anything.
I think I'm gonna. Is there any shops that sell musical instruments?
make an investigation check.
All right. And that's a investigation I have plus 3. That's a 15.
15.
15, yeah.
You kind of look around, and you unfortunately don't find one.
Damn it.
Seems like musical instruments are kind of a rarity around these parts specifically. But you know there are cities that do sell them.
Yeah, I guess, but yeah, I'll wait until we're in another to get myself a new instrument.
You're so lucky. I'm gonna try to see what's going on.
a minute.
So try restarting the router.
Yeah, I don't think we can do it because it's the whole family using the internet. So I'm just looking at everything just is using it like on and shit.
Okay.
But it's off my phone, for example, because it's probably fucking up everything.
I'm running a diagnostic.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Alright. I had to have a problem.
Yeah. Right. No worries. We'll take a short break while we wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just shitty.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, it's just like everybody, like it's the weekend, so it's gonna be garbage.
Damn. No one is downloading anything?
Nah, maybe our sisters, but alright.
Yeah, we're gonna
Knock
have to
it the
do
fuck
that.
out and just say, give me back my internet.
Jesus Christ.
Push the family out.
Yeah? What are you downloading? Porn? Huh?
Oh, bitch! What you doing?
Jesus Christ. Okay. So, is there anything else you would like to look for before you head out?
Better internet provider.
Oh man.
Is no, never mind. No, yeah, let's go. I think we should go.
Back in game.
Yeah, Nosra.
Yes.
Nosra, Hydrus, you ready to go?
Yes.
That's good.
What time is it? What time is it? Before.
It was around 4:30. At this point, it will be closer to 5.
Is the temperature starting to go down?
Yeah, it's starting to become a bit more temperate. It's not cold, but the temperature is starting to drop.
Yeah, I think we can go without having too much problems.
Okay.
Right? We're starting to make our way.
Okay, yeah. So you start, you head to the north gate of the city, start walking into the deserts, in the direction in the direction of the temple.
Mhm.
I would like one of you, whoever's leading, to make a survival check.
I win.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a 23.
23.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
You pretty easily, you remember where the temple was, so you start to find your way back there. Now I would like for one of you to roll a d20 for me.
I will. Hopefully I won't fuck it up. 4.
Oh.
4. I fucked it up.
Let's see here. Just give me a second. Awful. As you're kind of walking through the through the desert, you you see a small pack of animals kind of heading your way.
What kind of animals?
Make a perception check with disadvantage because you are still.
Oh yeah, I have. Yeah. So how does disadvantages work?
You roll 2d20 and you take the lowest one.
Okay. 8.
8. Kind of hard to make out, but you. It looks like. It just kind of looks like a shifting in the sand, because they're not awfully far away, but they're quite a ways away still.
How far are we from the temple?
You have traveled for about an hour at this point.
Nosra, do you know what these are?
No, I'm not. I'm not too sure. Doesn't.
Are they coming up our way?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Can we try to sneak by? Can you try to sneak by?
Try. But I think they've already noticed us.
Yeah, they definitely have noticed us already.
You sure?
No. I am not sure. But
That's the thing. I'm not exactly sure about whether they noticed us or not.
Yeah, we may just have to be ready to fight.
yes.
Yeah.
You see the creatures getting closer.
Yeah. Are they running towards us or?
Yeah, they are running.
Oh shit! Yeah, get ready.
Yeah.
I want to. I'm gonna inspire Nosra.
Okay.
I'm gonna sing something like it's not a hit. Nice. It's not a hit. No, this is something. Nice. Yeah, I'm giving you a D. I think it's a D6.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a D6.
Yeah. He's sick. Okay.
Inspiration.
Let's go.
Jan.
Okay.
Alright.
Let me just grab that one real quick as well, because I forgot to add that one last time. Where is it?
Can I use the bow to try to shoot at one of them? No, it's too late. I used an action.
To use
Or was-
Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, I used an action to do Bardic Inspiration, so I can't use the bow now, right?
I don't know if Bardic Inspiration is an action. Hold on.
It's bonus action.
Okay, so you can use the bow.
So I can use the bow.
Okay. Are you proficient in longbow? Or wait, what kind of bow are you using?
It's a long bow.
Okay.
It's the one and I'm not proficient.
Right. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. What?
Stats.
See here.
It's 1d8 plus 1 piercing and it has a range from 150 to 600.
Right. Let's see here. gonna see if I can find a good one here. Give me a second. Okay. Wow, really? I don't know why it does that. Okay, this is gonna look really weird.
It's okay, it's okay.
These are gonna look absolutely weird. Okay. So, again, these are supposed to. Okay, so basically, these are supposed to look like this. But if I try to reduce them to the size of one square, they just look like this. So that's what you're getting.
Okay.
Smush.
They're not that. Let's see.
That's
There we go. That's how far they are.
Okay, yeah, I can get them.
They've gotten close enough that you can see that these are jackals.
Ooh.
okay.
So,
gonna
roll your. Okay, I'm gonna ask you to roll initiative first.
Alright.
Alright.
Fuck me.
God damn it.
Nat one. That's one.
That's one. Oh, people like shit.
I got a 2.
Okay. Oh no. I got a 3.
Or sorry, wait, no, I didn't get a 2. I got a 4, but I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 3. I got a.
Oh
5.
yeah, it's with initiative. With initiative, it's plus 2, so I have 3, but it's that one, so I don't know if it counts or not.
4
it
and
does
5.
Okay, so.
What's
Okay, can
important is that
someone?
we all have really bad.
Okay, let's see. What is? Can someone get? Or actually, I'll get it.
Oh yeah,
What's his face? Don. I'll get Don rolls.
Yeah.
Well, no. What's, Jesus Christ, my brain today. So he has a +2 to initiative. +3 to initiative. Okay, so no one got above a 10, right?
No.
Okay, because neither did Frag. So
Today is
gonna
a
be
great
great.
day.
okay,
So yeah.
So 10 to 5.
I got 5.
Okay. Let's see. Actually, Frag goes there. Then Hydrus, you got a 5?
Yeah, I got 5. Yeah.
Okay. 5 to 1.
I got a 4.
I got 3.
Okay, so then it's Nosra and then it's Alex.
Yep.
This is gonna be great.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're gonna fucking die.
Shouldn't worry too much. So, top of the initiative here, it is the jackals.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
I
check.
mean, I love the fact that we had technically like 2 minutes just to prepare and see them coming over, and then they were on us, and we were like, "Yep, they're there. All right."
Yeah.
Where did they go? Come on. There they are.
How fast are they?
They super.
Well, they're gonna use their turn to just move all the way up to you.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
But that is their turn.
Oh.
Okay. That brings us to Frag. He's going to hit them. He's gonna hit one of them, the one right in front of him. He's just going to bonk it in the head. That is a 14 plus stuff. 14 plus 4. So 18. And they take... Here's the D12. It takes... So he just cleaves this first jackal in half.
Oh wow. Okay. It's not gonna be as hard as
No,
Yeah.
these are not very tanky or...
I don't have control of my token.
You don't have control of your token?
Yeah, me either.
Oh, damn. I always forget to change that. Sorry. I should fix that real quick. I forgot to save. Hold on. Hydrus. Hold on. There you go. So, now you can all have control of your old characters. So that is not... Now it is Hydrus' turn.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that because I can kill myself if I do that. I'm gonna do Flaming Sphere. So that's
Flaming Sphere.
Hell yeah. And I'm gonna cast it. Give me a second. Let me think about what it's for. Unoccupied space within range, restoration, and within 5 enemy creatures in dexterity saving. I'm gonna cast it right behind the jackal that isn't in front of me.
You're gonna cast it right there. Is that a sphere, or how big is the radius?
Oh no. Let me do this. A 5-foot diameter sphere of fire appears in an unoccupied space of your choice within range. Lasts for the duration. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 2d6 fire damage on the failed save, or half as much on the successful one. As a section, I can move the sphere up to 30 feet. I can ram it into a creature, and this creature has to make a save or take the 2d6.
Okay.
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ram it to like. Actually, I think I'm gonna cast it right here. Hold up. If it works, how can I paint shit like this? All right, like right here, and I'm gonna ram right here, and I'm gonna ram it this direction.
Ooh.
Okay.
And they must make a DC 13. I think it's 13. Yep, DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
Okay. The first one succeeds. The second one fails. And the third one fails.
Oh wow.
Okay.
3 damage for the first one, 7 the second, 3 damage for this, I mean on the the ones that's the one that saved takes 3, the ones that failed take 7. That rolled
Okay.
7.
You incinerate 3 jackals.
Hell yeah, this felt awesome.
Okay, so I wasted an inspiration then.
No, it lasts a minute, and I don't think 3 jackals are. I mean, this is weird. I don't like 3 jackals. It's weird.
Okay. That's the end of your turn, right?
I'm gonna cast Shillelagh just in case. as a bonus action.
You use your bonus action to move it.
Oh yeah, no. So that's my turn.
That is your turn, yeah.
True.
Okay. You are now also concentrating on the flaming sphere. There we go. That brings us to Nosra.
So the jackals are all dead.
Yes.
I guess I'm just going to move. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move this like right here.
Okay.
Yeah. 15 feet seems fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to move back, and I don't think that there's anything else that I could or would do.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I make a check to see if there's anyone else around?
Sure.
Would that be perception?
Yeah, that'd be a perception check.
Okay. That's a 2.
A 2. It doesn't seem like there's anyone else, but
Okay.
you're not completely sure.
Oh no!
Oh no! Like, you say this and we just see, like, jackals appear just right behind him.
Yeah.
Oh no, Jack!
That is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, careful, Nosra. Oh no, he has earbuds in.
Alex.
I'm gonna look around as well.
Okay.
But I have a disadvantage, so let's see. 18.
18 with the disadvantage.
Oh wait, no. Plus, I didn't put the plus. Yeah, and it's with this. So the perception plus, so it's gonna be plus 5. So it's
23.
22. No, 23. I rolled a 19 and an 18.
Jesus Christ, that is some lucky disadvantage rolls.
Yes.
Yeah, you see, behind Nosra, you see 4 more jackals come running.
I yell at Nosra. What did I do?
Oh shit.
Okay, so you use your action to perceive, to look for.
That's my action.
That is your
okay.
action.
And I'm gonna do. Well, then I'm gonna do mental inspiration
Okay.
as a bonus action, and I'm gonna give 5 temporary hit points to everyone.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. With how easy I saw the other thing, those are really much a risk. I'm just gonna unsheath my sword and prepare.
Okay.
Maybe I should move as well. I'm gonna move up to.
These aren't dead, by the way. But
Yeah, I kind of guessed. I'm gonna move
I
to
figured.
here.
I didn't want to say anything in case they were.
yeah, no. It's. I have to grab them from over here. So
Yeah. I was hoping they were dead.
you're not gonna get that lucky, unfortunately.
Spawn dead.
Yes, you see 4 dead jackals come floating toward you. No,
They spawn
that
glitched on the ground like fucking Cubans and creatures.
so that is the end of Alex's turn,
Yeah.
and the jackals are now going to move up to you and surround you.
Nice.
Oh no.
Okay, so they're all going to make bite attacks against you. So the first one is a 13.
Nope.
Okay. The second one is a natural 20.
Fuck.
The third one is an 8. And the fourth one is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
A second nat 20?
No, that one was a natural 19 plus 1.
Okay.
Oh god.
These are awful. So the first one deals... Are you fucking kidding me? The natural 20 deals 1 point of piercing damage.
Let's go.
Even doubled?
Yes!
Yes,
Alright.
just 2 points of damage.
Are you fucking serious? The second one deals 1 point of damage.
Oh,
Okay.
they have a -1.
They have a -1 to attack. But the minimum damage something can deal is 1. So I rolled a 1 -1. It deals 1 damage because they can't deal 0 damage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I have the thing in front of me because I have like my thing with these shapes. Yeah, no, it's 1d4 -1.
So yeah,
you just know.
yeah. They kind of start gnawing on your
Okay.
ankles a bit.
Yeah.
But that's the end of their
That's
turn.
it. Okay.
That was such an awful turn.
Yeah.
Can you please end these quickly? So I don't have to look at the squish tininess. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. Frag. It's Frag. It's
Yeah.
it's gonna move up and attack. Yeah, he kind of swings, but the one he's trying to swing at just kind of jumps out of the way, and he sinks his axe into the sand.
Oh.
But that ends his turn. So that brings us to Hydrus.
So, whereabouts my flaming sphere?
It would be right here. On top
Under
of
it.
no, you would have incinerated all of these.
Alright, so it would be, it moves 30 feet. So I think I'll move it. Damn it. Yeah. I think I'll move it like back here.
You
Like
move
here.
the flaming sphere over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then as an action, I'm going to. What can I do? I could V-shape. I think I'm going to V-shape. Nah, I'm not going to V-shape. I'm going to chill touch the one that is in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's skill hand, range, spell attack.
Yeah.
11 plus 5, that's 16 to hit.
16 does hit.
Alright, 28 necrotic. And 3.
3 points.
Yeah.
Kind of reach out, and the necrotic energy kind of seeps into the jackal, and it kind of makes this whimpering scream a bit, but it's still standing.
I'm still standing.
Yeah. You still have your movement, so
Nah, I'm gonna stay here.
I think Nosra is fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll be
Okay,
fine.
cool. So that brings us to Nosra.
All right. I'm gonna move here, so I will take. I take 2 opportunity attacks, right?
Yes,
Okay.
and they're both at this. I don't like my dice anymore. That's a total of 8 to hit. No, 7 to hit, and the other one is a 14 to hit.
All right, both miss then. So from here, yeah, I'm just gonna cast Arms of Hadar from here.
Okay.
Which should kill all of them, I think.
How much damage is the deal?
It's 3d6 necrotic.
Yeah.
Which
In which radius?
it's a 10-foot radius, so it hits all of them.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So that's gonna be 12. They do make a strength saving throw.
Okay. What is
Reminder, you do have an inspiration.
I don't think that's going to matter much. So strength save, you said.
Yeah.
Okay.
DC 13.
Yeah, they are awful at the.
I have 1d6 hit points.
One of them, no, actually. Christ. So one of them is a natural 6, so that's a 5.
Okay.
One of them is a 12, which is an 11. One of them is a 13, which is a 12. One of them is a 17. So one of them succeed.
Okay, so that one takes half damage.
Yeah.
And the other ones take 12 damage, and they can't take reactions until their next turn.
They're all dead.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to do a reaction if they're dead.
They are all very dead. So as the kind of black tendril just kind of shoot out and kind of grab onto them, they just go limp and die.
I just kind of casually walk over there and just very casually call forth a bunch of tendrils that smack them all, and they all die. I like to think that it was just like a very light. It wasn't like they didn't even like fully smack. Just a very light touch, and they were dead.
Yeah.
We killed all the squished rat.
Yeah.
Oh. I
definitely
wish I had vicious mockery so I could just insult them to death.
They need to understand language to be able to.
Yeah, that.
Oh no.
Unlucky. Yeah, I think that might have been a little bit overkill, but also whatever.
I mean, at my turn, I would have fucked them up, like all of them with flaming sphere anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that
it doesn't need to understand me. It doesn't need to understand me.
Oh yeah, that's true. Never mind. But that ends combat. So, guys, you successfully killed 8 jackals. Good job.
Wow, we're such heroes.
Yes.
You are dumb.
Okay.
We continue, yes.
So we get to the temple.
Yeah, you track. You keep after that small confrontation. You keep tracking toward the temple, and you eventually find your way back to the kind of hidden entrance. Or not hidden entrance, but it's kind of. It's not really out in the open. It's on the side of a sand dune. But you find the entrance nonetheless, and enter the central chamber once more.
Okay.
Is
is there most sand on around the fountain?
There, no, there is not more sand. It's the same amount of sand.
Let us rest in the same room we did yesterday.
Oh yeah, at this point it would be pretty late. In
Yeah.
the evening.
Yeah,
I think maybe it's best if we rest and then we.
yeah, and I'll read the book at the same time.
Yeah. And we can investigate in the morning.
First watch. I'll take first watch.
I'll take second.
Okay.
I'll take the last watch, so we can have dawn in the middle.
Alrighty. Cool. So for the first watch, go ahead and roll a perception check.
That's 20
20.
total.
Resting in the same chamber, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary, really. You hear some of the sand shifting outside in the wind, but generally, your shift goes by without incident.
Gonna take some time to read a bit of the mushroom book.
Okay.
That's the tad.
Okay. Yeah, you learn about these are things you already kind of knew. This is just a book about just general mushrooms. Things like
It's good to have on hand.
the general, culinary mushrooms and some poisonous ones that you should try to avoid. There isn't much about magical mushrooms here.
I'll keep reading it later.
Okay. So who's taking second watch?
Me.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
Wow. Okay. That's perception. That's 24.
Well, you're rolling really well.
I rolled 19. Yeah, plus 5.
Okay. 24.
You have this advantage on it though.
Oh yeah.
Well, it kind of depends. If it's only sight, yes, but this is like kind of just keeping a watch.
Uh-huh. All right.
It
Sorry,
is-
never mind.
Yeah, no worries. Kind of look and listen. Like there's nothing happening in the room, but you kind of listen and you hear, much like Hydrus did, the wind blowing outside, some of the sand shifting. As it gets later on into the night, you hear a faint shifting, like a stone grinding against stone.
Oh. I'm going. So I'm pulling out my sword and I'm going to look, investigate, but I'm going to try and be sneaky.
Okay, whereabouts are you investigating?
I'm going to look at the ritual, like the back room, like the ritual room.
Okay, so the center room from the
Yeah, the center back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you come up into the middle part of the chamber, or the middle chamber, and you.
Do I roll stealth?
Sure. Go ahead and roll stealth check.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll something stupid. That's 14.
14. Okay. Good.
14. Yeah.
As you kind of make your way up into the entrance chamber with the fountain, the sound is a bit louder in here.
Ooh.
But you make your way into the ritual chamber.
Mhm.
Just real quick, what is your passive investigation?
Passive perception is 15.
Oh no, your passive investigation. So that's 10 plus your investigation modifier.
That's gonna be 13.
13.
Yeah.
Okay. As you kind of just pass up into the central chamber with the fountain, you kind of look and see that from the fountain there's sand trickling down to the floor. There's not a lot, but a little bit.
I mean, we did see that before, that the fountain was creating sand.
You haven't seen the fountain making sand.
Oh, okay. So we guessed that it was. We guessed that it was making sand.
Yeah, you guessed that it was making sand, but you didn't see it, and you don't know the exact. You don't know how it works really, or what it actually does.
Okay, so now we know one of the conditions of it creating sand. Does the stone grinding sound count?
Sorry, what was that last part?
Does the stone grinding sound come from the fountain?
Oh, right. It's kind of difficult to tell. Make another perception check.
Alright. Oh my fucking god. That's perception 7.
7. It's hard to tell.
Damn it. I'm still gonna check in the room.
Okay. As you enter the ritual chamber, the sound kind of dies down. It's not as loud as it was before.
Okay, so it's either the dead and their coffins, or it's the sand from the. So I'm gonna go back up and look at the fountain, specifically try and see exactly how the sand comes to be.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
That's gonna be a 16.
16. Okay. Looking at the fountain, you see that there are openings or holes in the fountain where there's a bit of sand trickling out, and there are piles below them, and then it starts to spill out of other holes in the kind of the upper rim of the base fountain thing.
Can I stick my rapier in the hole?
Into one of the holes that are spewing out sand. Sure.
Yes.
Go for it.
Does it do anything?
You kind of press your sword in there. Nothing happens.
It just blocks the sand.
The sand is still kind of trickling out around the rapier.
Okay, so the hole is okay. I'm I'm gonna go back to the. So, if I recall correctly, there were some bottles with sand in it.
Yeah.
Right? Were there some empty bottles as well? Or was it just like.
The bottles with there were a few kind of empty bottles. They had a bit of dust and sand in them, but they weren't like filled.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a relatively empty bottle, empty it, like shake it, and I'm gonna collect some sand in it from the
fountain.
From the fountain, the ones that just like appear. Some of the sand that just appear.
Okay. You collect some of the sand.
Mm-hmm.
You now have a bottle of sand.
Right. So I do. There's nothing special about this sand.
It's pretty dark in the chamber, and you can't really see any shades of color, and you don't really have anything to compare it to. So,
Damn.
but you can, if you were to light a torch and maybe, for example, take it outside and compare it to that sand, it might be different.
Do I have a torch? I don't. Well, we'll do that in the morning.
Okay.
So yeah, I keep the sand bottle, the potion of sand.
Very well.
And yeah, I hazardly guess that the. One thing before I finish my my shift. I go a little bit towards the room where we heard White, and I'm gonna listen. Really, I really want to listen in and hear if I hear footsteps or like stone sounds or anything there.
Okay. So you go into the grave chamber, and
So I'm not going in it. I'm going towards it, but I'm trying to really stay away from it so I don't get seen.
okay. Make another perception check.
Alright. And that's a natural 1.
Amazing.
Yes.
You kind of try to listen in, but you're kind of distracted by the fountain, which is you just keep thinking about it, and you kind of filter out the sounds that you hear. Doesn't seem like there are any footsteps or any grinding coming from down that chamber in particular.
I mean, come on, you got a bottle of sand. How amazing is that?
I don't know, I fall down the stairs. Then I'm gonna just come back up and because I think I didn't hear anything, so I'll just come back.
Okay.
And finish my my night shift, reading over the huge fucking book.
Okay. Cool. So you said you wanted Dawn to take the next watch, right?
Yes. Wait, do I have the book or do some?
Do you mean the book in Infernal?
Oh no, on Bazldir, the one we bought.
No, I gave it to you.
Oh no, it's what?
I bought it and I gave it to you.
Okay, so I read a little bit of it.
Okay. This is you gather kind of the same information that you did from the mural and some of the tomes that you found in the temple, but this is more about what Bazldir did in the. This is more of what happened between Bazldir and the other gods, kind of where Bazldir had or was important in history. It's basically just stories.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a good book of stories.
Basically. So, now Don is going to take his watch. Okay. His watch goes by without issue, and that brings us to Nosra. You have the last shift.
Yep.
Okay, roll a perception check.
That's an 8.
8. Okay. Sorry. You kind of hear the wind blowing as well. But other than that, nothing.
Okay. I don't know that there's anything that I would want to do then. While just before everyone else wakes up, I'll cast Disguise Self on myself again.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll wait. I'll describe myself when everybody else wakes up, I guess.
Okay. You all awaken in the morning, feeling well rested. So you all can write down a short rest.
Sure.
Oh no, long rest. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Whatever. Mark that. Okay. And Nosra?
I guess I don't know why it's not like much change about them. Horns on the other side. I guess have like a slightly different build. You can't see much other than that. Still mostly hidden under a cloak, but yeah.
So I inform everyone about the noise I hear. I heard some shifting stone sounds, and when I went to check, I saw that the fountain was producing sand. So I gathered some here, an actual bottle, to check if it was actual sand, or like we can check now if it's actual sand or magical somewhat, or we're gonna be able to compare to the sand from outside, see if it's any different.
Get a ritual cast detect magic.
Sure.
Yeah. And I'm gonna look at the sand.
Right. Take 10 minutes to cast.
Yeah.
The sand itself is not magical.
So can I check? So I'm gonna go a little bit outside and check if there is any difference of like color, weight, or anything like that between the.
Okay. So you go outside, and you kind of open the bottle, pour some of it into your hand, and then you pick up some of the sand from outside and hold it in your other hand, and you kind of look at them, and the sand from the fountain looks almost. It looks gray. It looks like the sand outside is a golden yellow color almost. Like it looks like normal sand. But the sand from the fountain is kind of gray, pale. It's lost some of its color, and if you look very closely, you can see that there are actually specks of black sand.
Is the sand in the other bottles the same as the one that is it the same as the one in the fountain?
Do you mean the bottles in the?
Yeah.
Okay, so you grab one of those bottles and go outside and compare.
Yeah.
It's a similar sound.
Oh.
It's a great sand as well.
I'm gonna put some. I'm gonna take my water skin and I'm gonna put a bit of water on top of the gray sand.
Okay.
Yeah. Just to see.
Nothing really happens. It gets kind of darker as it would if you were to pour water on it. Nothing really changes.
Alright. So all the sand in the fountain is grey, like this.
Yeah, now that you look closely and you have a bit of light with you as well, you see that the sand from the fountain and around the fountain is grey.
Let's get back to the ritual chamber. Let's see if like that wall, that weird magic wall says
Do
anything.
you have an idea, Nosra?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
I thought of putting water in the fountain, but it doesn't seem that it would do anything to the sand itself. It is quite strange.
Do I see anything else with my detect magic while it's still up? Like anything that I didn't see before, or at the entrance?
Right. The entrance chamber outside of the fountain, nothing's magical, except for your friends.
Yeah.
And your...
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of, who took the ring of protection? I think
I took that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I gave it to Nosra.
+1 to AC.
Yeah, you have
And saving throws.
Save this throws.
Ring of protection, you gain +1 to AC and saving throws.
Yep. And
Yeah.
+1 on saving throws. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, did we check the bottom of the fountain?
Well, yes, we did.
You checked a small portion of it.
Yeah.
Can
You didn't check all of it.
Yeah, we should spend some time trying to find the bottom of the fountain because, like, I remember the quote that we found on the fountain that is below the eternal sands. Its might is locked, and due to the fact that this sand is special, maybe we can find something under this. So we should spend like maybe an hour or two just moving sand.
Just digging. Okay.
Yeah.
You spend
some bread.
you spend a bit of time kind of emptying out the fountain. And while you're doing this, Alex, you read most about Bazldir out of anyone in the group, and you make an intelligence check.
Intelligence. So okay, base intelligence.
Yeah, just
That's a 19.
19. You find it really strange that this sand is greyed and black, because Bazldir, in all of the tales about Bazldir, it says that he took the golden rays, or the golden light from Pelor, and turned it into golden grains of sand. So it's odd that you find it odd that this sand is pale.
So there's probably something about Pelor as well. Maybe.
Okay, so no.
Can I? Like, I think
Okay, no.
the thing.
What you gather is that there is likely something wrong with this well, in this temple. That is,
Yeah, okay.
is this a completely abandoned temple of a
Yeah.
god that is pretty unknown, or not a lot of people worship, a very isolated temple, and it's also the god. It's also a temple for the god that created the sands and is responsible for the changing of the entire desert. And
Oh,
that
okay,
the
yeah.
fact that the sand that he creates with the light from Pelor, or that he initially created with the light from Pelor, is golden, and this sand is pale and black. There's going to be something wrong in this location. You can't. You don't. You.
I don't feel any any necrotic energy from this well with the dex magic.
No.
I don't think I did. No. All right.
You sense the same. I can't remember which. I think it was.
I have it. No.
You have it written. Okay.
No, I don't have it. Yeah, it's evocation or something.
Let's see.
It's just creating conjuration or evocation. It's creating sense, so it's probably conjuration. I would say.
It could be. It could be either.
Yeah.
No, actually,
it's not necrotic. That's all that matters.
It's not necrotic. It's not It's not necromancy.
I'm going to take some of empty the bottle of sand. Empty a bottle of sand outside under the light of the sun.
Okay. You kind of pour the sand out. It kind of drifts off a bit in the wind, but you now see it's quite striking the difference in color. But
does it change? Does it change color? Does it absorb the light or something?
No, nothing.
No. Then I'm good. Yeah.
Let's bring some of this sand to the wall that had like a weird magic thing.
No, the scent doesn't have magic.
No, the wall. There was a wall in the ritual chamber that had a weird magic effect. Maybe this sand is gonna do something with this wall.
All right.
And maybe that's the key or something.
Okay, but
so yeah.
First off, you were trying to empty out kind of
Yes, we're emptying it first.
Yeah.
Right. So you kind of take about 10 minutes to just kind of empty it out, just throwing the sand on the floor, and after getting most of the sand out, you see kind of an indentation in the bottom of the well.
Ooh. Okay. Indentation, like...
It's kind of like a hole where something would go. Not
Can I
very
see
deep. Sure.
Can I see if the amulet that I have fits?
Sure. You kind of take the amulet and kind of hold it, kind of taking a look at it, and yes, the amulet does fit.
I'll put the amulet in then.
Okay.
I guess
You put the amulet. Sorry?
I guess Shillelagh just activate that.
Okay.
So again.
You put the amulet in, and you hear the grinding of stone against stone as the entire fountain starts to just sink into the ground. And you just see from kind of the edges of where there's a hole appearing in the middle of the chamber. And where this hole is, you just see sand spewing out of the sides.
How big's the hole?
The hole is Let's see. I'd say about 5 feet wide.
Do we have an idea
do we
of?
see- Yeah. Go on.
Do we have an idea of how deep it is?
Right now, the fountain itself is just kind of slowly sinking in, and sand is spewing
Okay.
out from the sides and
Okay.
from the holes in the fountain. Sand is just spewing out.
Yeah.
You kind of take a step back and watch it sink down.
You want as a rope?
I have a rope that we could use to climb down to like just tie up here, and then we can go down with
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're waiting on it then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so after about a minute or so of just this grinding, as you see the fountain disappear further and further down, and after a while completely disappear, you now see a pit of darkness.
I'm going to throw
Goodness.
a torch down there. Just throw it down.
Okay. You throw it down. You wait for a few seconds, and then you hear it hit the bottom.
Oh,
2
fuck.
seconds.
That's very far.
Yep.
But you can still see it down there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it like a flooring, or is it just sand down there?
Make a perception check.
All right, then plus 3. That's cocked. That's 14.
Team. It's kind of difficult to see. Everything here is kind of sand colored, so it's hard to make out.
So is it just gray, or is it golden, or golden? Going on now.
You can't really make it out from here.
All
Like
right.
that, when you look closely at the sand, you can see the difference. Or when you can see it, like in comparison to a lot of sand under light, but you can't really make it out from here.
All right. So we take the road.
Right. We should send someone. Yeah.
Tie the rope somewhere up. If there's somewhere that we could tie the rope up here and then go down into the hole, that's probably.
Time to Donfrel.
So is there like
Yeah.
a bunch of rocks somewhere that we can tie the rope to?
You see, there are pillars around that you could try.
Okay,
there-
we can-
let's do that then.
Yeah.
Okay, so just real quick, I'm gonna see.
Can I
Um,
see the bottom of the hole, by the way? Because I have 60 feet of dark vision, so I don't know if.
You can't see you wouldn't be able to see the bottom part of it. You can see the torch down there.
Okay.
You reckon it's about 100 feet down.
Okay.
So
I got another 50 feet of rope if you need.
yeah,
That's
Dawnfell
okay.
does as well.
Yeah, I have 50 feet, so I can get. So yeah.
We'll take it back when you get out.
Okay.
Okay, so you tie 2 lengths of rope together, kind of anchor it to one of the pillars. Who's going first?
For once, I'll go first.
Okay.
Go for it. Okay, go.
Sure. You climb down. It's not terribly tight in here.
Yeah.
It's a pretty wide hole, but you make your way down to the bottom of the pit, and you stand in a chamber not too dissimilar to. It looks a little bit like, or it has the same general shape as the crypt chamber that you had previously been in.
Okay, I'm gonna go down there. So
I'm following.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all gather at the bottom of the hole. and this is it's the same kind of shape, but it's pretty big. And in here you can see there are pillars, finely carved with statues. There are actually in the wall there are glowing crystals that look like amber.
Oh.
They're not glowing extremely brightly. They're just they have very, very dim light, so you can't make out a lot outside of the crystals. So the room itself is pretty dark.
I'd like to take a look at this room. See if I kind of like know them or
Okay, make a religion check.
religion. Do I get a bonus because I read this, a lot about Bazldir?
No.
No, okay. That's 14.
14. Okay.
Yes.
Looking at some of the statues, you don't recognize any of them. It's even though you have read a bit about Bazldir, there aren't any statues that really match any description of any particular individuals. Not from where you're standing currently, at least.
Maybe we should investigate the room and sneak around. Maybe try and avoid like another horde of whites.
Mm-hmm.
So let's not disturb the tombs.
Yeah. Try not to touch those too much.
Yeah. Careful about traps though. Can we check for
Gonna check for traps.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes. Okay, do I have anything? I don't have spells for traps.
I have one, but it's not prepared, so I can just roll perception and try to see. Or investigation.
Yeah.
So roll an investigation check to check for traps, Alex.
Alright. That's a wonderful. You roll 9 and investigation, so it's 12.
There does not appear to be any traps.
Okay. Oh, let's go then.
You start walking across the room.
Do I see any writings that I show? Abyssal.
Make a. Since you're just looking for them, make a perception check.
I'm going to look at
Perception.
the symbol of Bazldir.
Let's.
Sorry, what was that,
15.
Hydrus? Okay.
I'm
15?
going to look at the symbol of Bazldir.
Okay. You don't need to roll for that. There are plenty of them around.
And then, alright.
On most of the pillars, on the crystals themselves, that the glowing crystals, they are marked with the symbol.
We should probably check the crystals as well.
So
Dim light here. Or is it just dark?
it's dark, but you do have a torch, so you can kind of just make out the walls from here.
Okay.
And the crystals do dim light, right?
They do. I wouldn't even call it dim light. They are extremely dim. Like you can kind of see the crystals and just around on the wall, but they don't cast much more light than that. 15.
Yeah, 15.
15. Okay. You kind of look on the walls, and there is some writing, but it looks like it's been shaved down. Like it's been
Damn it.
kind of it's like it's been sandblasted.
Oh, that's weird.
Who the fuck's running around with sandblaster? Shit.
It's probably. Yeah.
Probably
What's-
due to time.
What's more is that there is There is more sand in this room. There, around the pillars and the corners, there are just piles of sand. The same kind of dark sand that you saw in the fountain.
Detect magic.
Can detect magic?
Thanks. Yeah.
I'm asking Hydrus to. Hydrus, do you see any magical
I need to
things
take
around?
10 minutes. Unless I use a spell slot.
I will use a spell slot and cast detect magic.
Okay.
It's only level 1 spell. I'll use it. Anything magical.
The crystals on the wall are magical. Your friends are.
Yeah, within 30 feet, just to make sure.
Yeah. The crystals on the wall are magical, and your friends are magical. But other than that, you don't see anything right now. Or actually, no, you would see a bit past the next set of pillars. You'd see you get a sense of a I always lose these. There,
Oh, God.
the types of magic. You sense an evocation magic from past one of the pillars.
I'm gonna put my hands in front of everybody. I'm gonna say, I like whisper to them.
Behind this pillar, invocation. Be careful.
Ooh. Okay.
I guess
Oh,
I would want to
yeah.
go check that out.
Okay.
I'm gonna sort of push Hydrus's arm out of the way and walk over to the pillar.
Okay. So
I'm not gonna stay too far.
So basically, what it looks like is there are round pillars kind of just outside the walls, and it's kind of on the other side of the pillar, and then there's just the there's the floor. So, how are you attempting to do this?
Sorry, can you say that again?
So basically, there's the open space, and then there are pillars.
Okay.
Think of it as a Think of it as kind of a I don't know how to describe it really. It's pretty much a square room, or a it's an damn that's difficult to describe. There are round pillars at intervals next to the walls. Basically, they're not part of the wall. They are completely separate from the wall.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go around to the other side of the pillar that Hydrus was pointing out. That he said there was evocation on the other side.
As you kind of go, they're not so far out that you can go on the back side of the pillars. You're gonna have to go in the middle of the room, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. As you kind of push around, kind of look around. You kind of look and you make an investigation or make a perception check.
I'm rolling so bad. I got a 4.
You kind of look and you don't really see anything. Then you feel a small shifting beneath your foot. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's a 13.
13?
Yeah.
That just saves.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, you only take... You only take 4 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
as you feel your foot shift, you see a point, or you see a slit in the wall, and in that slit you just see a very bright light, and you just can't just step out of the way as there's a blast from both sides with glowing radiant energy. And you just kind of just step out of the way, still getting a bit burned by the extreme heat and light.
Yeah.
I go towards Nosra and I say, when I say be careful, please listen.
Yeah, okay, but there's something over there that, listen, if we're gonna figure this out, we should go where it seems the most dangerous for us to go. Because wherever there are things that are dangerous to us is where there are things that we need.
Probably,
So
yeah.
I'm thinking there's something probably around that pillar that's important.
Is the radiant energy still there, or did it deactivate as soon as
Yeah, it's
So
left
what you see is you see two blasts of radiant energy just come out and then hit each other, and then after about a second, they both shut off. So
okay. I don't
we
see
could
any-
keep something on it and have permanent light.
Do I see with the detect magic? Is it still there? The evocation.
you feel it's a bit fainter, but it's growing in intensity again.
It is just a trap. It's going to reactivate soon. Do I see anything else like behind the pillar that he might have missed without light before it reactivates? Just quick.
No, you don't sense anything. You don't sense anything more than the evocation from that spot on the wall.
Do I see anything though?
No.
No. All right.
Okay. So before we go too far, I'd like to check the crystals. Look at them a little bit. See, because it's interesting to have like this kind of crystal doing some very dim light. Maybe I could like get some information on how it works.
Okay. You go up to one of the crystals.
Yes.
Make an Arcana check.
All right. And that's 14. 14.
14 for Arcana. Okay, cool. You gather that these are probably some sort of magically lit crystal.
Wow.
Whether they have an inherent magical glow or they have been enchanted with something, it's difficult to tell.
Okay. Basically nothing new.
All right. So there are.
All right. Let's proceed then.
So there are tombs. We're in a square room with tombs and like a trap in a random corner, basically.
No, see, it's kind of like a very wide hallway. There are no tombs in here. It's it's just a wide hallway with pillars.
Oh,
There's
all
statues.
right, a hallway. Because you said it was like a square room, so I was a bit confused. All right, no, so
Yeah,
it's just a
no,
hallway with
it's I just couldn't find the right word to describe the room.
all right. So yeah, it's a hallway going somewhere. So I think that's and the trap was behind the pillar.
Yeah.
That's strange.
At this point, you sense the evocation has gone back to normal.
The trap is reactivated.
Okay.
But like, there's nothing behind this in this like behind this pillar. There's nothing. It's just a trap for idiot to go there. It's just useless, right? I didn't see anything.
I mean, basically, you can't really see where you can't see the origin of the magical essence without kind of going to where Nosra was.
Yeah, but I asked if I could just check behind the pillar when it wasn't charging. I was checking behind the pillar if there was anything there said I found nothing. So it's
Yeah, like there's. Okay, so basically the pillars they aren't part of the wall, but they're kind of just outside the wall. So you can't go around or look around them. There isn't enough space to look behind them around. But like you have to go around in the middle of the room.
And that's where the trap is.
Yeah.
The trap. Oh wait, the trap is from the radiant energy came from both sides or just from this side of the wall?
Both
On
sides.
both sides.
Both sides.
All right. Yeah. So whoever like steps in the middle of the. Okay.
Yeah. Is there a door passageway on the other side of the?
The hallway just continues after the two pillars.
All right, let's go.
Let's
Let's
go.
let's watch out for traps though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you keep going?
Yeah. And I keep an eye
Yes.
out with my detect magic.
Okay, who's going first?
I think
yeah.
Hydrus.
I think I
Yeah,
am.
because he is trying to detect magic.
Okay,
Yeah, my torch.
so you haven't passed the pillars yet. You're still behind
Oh,
on
we're gonna
the
eat
entrance.
it again. I'm gonna. So it's. Yeah, I'm gonna just like try to run past it. Just run past it.
Okay.
Okay.
As you kind of get to
Nothing's there though.
get to the you kind of you're trying to run and jump.
Yeah, just jump past it so I don't. If I trigger it, I'm just already past it.
Okay.
Of course, this is how this works, but I'll try.
Make an athletics check.
Hell yeah, I'm really good at that. That's a 5 plus 0.
5. Okay. So, you kind of get sort of running start, but you don't jump very far. And as you land, you feel the floor kind of shift a bit, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Slipped on the sand.
Nice again. Alright, last die is the blue one. Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay.
Hell yeah. Good thing
You
because
you kind of step back as the two slits that you saw before. They shoot. The rest of you see is pretty clear, but the slits don't shoot like together anymore. They shoot forward toward Hydrus.
Oh,
Great.
And Hydrus kind of backs out of the way, and they start closing in again, more and more, until Hydrus is back to behind the pillars where you guys are still standing.
so the
And
slits are
so
aiming.
you take. Hold on. You still take 4 points of radiant damage.
Alright. I'm going to make a constitution saving throw. Natural 20 as well. Alright, so I still have detect magic up.
So we should go while they're still recharging.
Let's go now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's go right now.
Okay. You'll rush across. You feel like kind of the pressure plates on the floor, but nothing happens when you step on them. You just run across, and you get past the next set of big pillars.
Keeping an eye out with detect magic.
You don't sense anything new.
Alright. Just go forward then.
Wait, let's check the slates on the ground. Do they have any symbols on them?
It's just a trap.
The kind of the tiles on the floor, they don't have a symbol on them. No.
Damn it. Well, let's let's watch out for traps and. Yes.
I keep an eye out.
I'd like to look around at the same time, see if I can find anything interesting.
Okay. You keep going for another minute or so. And this hallway kind of continues, but then you get to the end of the room, and there is the roof kind of, it gets a bit higher, and then in the back of the room, in the very back of the room, there is kind of a shrine or a pedestal of sorts. And above it you see a depiction of Bazldir.
Okay.
Is it magical?
But you'd be a bit too far away to tell.
Okay.
How tall is this shrine?
The shrine itself is about... So there are a few steps up to it, and then it's a platform, and in the middle there's just a kind of a pedestal thing. There's a column of stone.
So watch out for traps.
Is the sand down here? I forgot to check that when we were down there. Is there still sand like all over the place?
Yeah, there's tons of sand. So.
Is it like dark sand, like grayish thing?
Yeah, it's the same sand that you saw before.
Alright. So yeah, I'm going to go forward near the statue, like about 30 feet away, just to see if it's medical.
Okay.
This music is creepy.
Yeah. So you get close to the pedestal, and you sense the remnants of, or you sense kind of fragments of, I should really just have these written down. God damn it!
Yes.
I need to double check it so often with you guys. God damn. Let's see. Hold on, let's see.
I don't really have to say. It's just like evocation or something. So it's not.
No,
like
it's not. This is not evocation. This would be conjuration.
conjuration. Oh, that is.
You sense fragments of conjuration and abjuration magic
Oh.
on the column of stone.
Oh, on the column, not on the statue.
The statue itself is not magical.
All right, so on the columns. I relay that to everybody else. Fragments of magic. I could check. Just, like
Protective. Okay, so it's probably a trap.
Yeah. If there are any like triggers for the trap, like I stupidly like activated. If the floor is trapped, I'm just gonna check.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Amazing. It's +3. 18.
18. The floor, you don't find any traps or any triggers for traps.
Alright.
Hmm.
I continue forward towards the structure,
Okay.
and I signal the others to follow me. I don't want to go alone.
Right.
Yeah, we're following.
I'll follow you. Yeah.
Okay. You kind of approach the shrine or the pedestal, and you get up onto the steps, and you're not on the platform below the statue. So, what are you doing?
It's that it's not there's nothing magical, and
Well, the column of stone in the middle.
yeah, come on.
There are traces of conjuration and abjuration.
I'm gonna examine it.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if there's anything on it.
Roll an investigation check.
This dice was rolling so well until now. 11.
11. Okay. You see. So the first thing that you notice is that this pedestal is cracked. It's cracked from the top. You see cracks just going down the entire thing. Just continue down into the ground. And you see some glyphs on the sides that are completely shattered.
Oh. Is it possible to... Like, glyphs, can they be translated or something?
No, these would be magical
No.
glyphs.
Okay.
You can roll an Arcana check if you want to kind of investigate what they might be.
I mean, if Hydrus tells us...
Yeah,
we're gonna check that, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do an Arcana check then.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, shit. Okay. And that's, bad. That's, 9. Okay,
9?
this, yeah.
Okay.
Green dice is not being cool with me.
You don't know what these glyphs do. You don't recognize them either. These are likely... No, actually, you wouldn't be able to gather much from these because you don't know what they are. So,
Yeah,
fortunately.
Yeah.
Then I'd like to just look around the... So this is the end of the...
Or
Yeah, this is the end of the hallway.
Okay. So wait. So basically, the end of the hall, the statue, and there's a statue of Bazldir.
Yeah.
In the wall.
It's kind of protruding from the wall,
Okay.
kind of
and
looking
in front
over
of it-
the pedestal.
Okay, in front of him
Front of
there's
it,
the. In front of him there's a pillar.
Yeah, and in front of it, it's the cracked pillar, or in the cracked column of stone.
yeah.
I'm gonna investigate the statue of Bazldir.
Okay.
See if I find any holes or any triggers or like maybe any writings, anything that interests probably.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
Mhm. And that's a shit as well. Okay, that's. I rolled a 2, so that's a 5.
You don't see anything, really. No
Yeah, right.
writing, no triggers or anything.
I'm really rolling poorly.
Nosra,
Yeah.
make a perception check.
That's a nat 1.
Okay.
Oh,
No. You don't notice anything really.
I see absolutely nothing.
Yeah, you're kind of focused on the shrine in front of you,
Yeah.
trying to piece together what might have happened here.
Okay.
you're looking at
Is there-
Ixaefrith and now he's just climbing around like, what is it?
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any anything about shrines and about like what to do with shrines that I read about in the book?
In the book about Bazldir, there isn't much
Yeah.
about shrines, really. Nothing about shrines or nothing. There's nothing like this described in the book.
Nothing about rituals.
No, not really. And you can also you make an intelligence check.
Okay. Fuck it now. Intelligence, that's 11.
11.
Yes.
You faintly recall reading from the Book in Infernal. What? Or if it was Abyssal. Yeah, Abyssal.
Yeah, it was Abyssal.
Some like it, you kind of remember, just kind of this rings some bells about some of the contents of that book.
So it's probably it's linked with the anchor of that gods use, basically.
This might very well be an anchor.
Is it the wait? So the pedestal is the anchor, not
The pillar might be. Because the pillar's
yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm meant
Oh,
I mean,
yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yes, we might need to repair, but I do not have spells to do so.
Then we
I
need
don't have anything
to
either.
do the fractures lead anywhere?
okay, so the pedestal itself looks like it was impacted from above with something pointy. Because there's kind of an indentation that looks kind of like a sword pierced it, and then the entire pedestal is just cracked, and the cracks just kind of go straight into the ground, but they don't like crack out from the pedestal. They just kind of continue down into the ground, like the column of stone continues.
Okay. Okay, so someone broke the anchor. Or attempted to break the anchor.
Hydrus, from what you gather from your magic here, is that fragments of magic tend to... It's a telltale sign of something broken.
So
Is it possible to repair it?
I do not think we can repair magical rituals and magical like glyphs and shit. But we could try. If you have this spell, for instance. I do not have anything.
No, I don't have any spells either.
I don't have anything either.
So we need to find what broke it and why, and maybe who.
Yeah.
So we could get like more information about that. Is there? I really don't know what to look for.
Is it? It keeps going down the pillar, right?
Okay, so basically, it's a raised platform that you're currently standing on, and
Yes.
the column of stone is maybe half a foot by half a foot wide. It's a different stone from the sandstone you're used to, and the stone itself looks like it's been placed into a hole perfectly fitted for the stone, and then it kind of continues down. That's what you guess this structure is.
Oh, so we have to move the pillar. That would probably allow us to.
It is a pillar. It is quite. It goes all the way to the top of the room.
No, it's from the bottom of the room, and it just goes up about 2 feet off the ground.
So the pillar looks like it's been placed there by someone.
It's either placed or was built into the structure itself.
We could try
Does it
moving
look-
it.
Yeah, does it look like it can be moved or removed?
Possibly.
We can try. I'm gonna.
Just certainly try.
But we're gonna ask Alfred to move it.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's get Dawn to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dawn's going to attempt to pull the pillar out. He starts
Dawn
pulling,
dies.
and nothing happens. The rock doesn't budge.
Damn it.
Alright.
Maybe there's something like we have the fountain, like somewhere we can place the amulet.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Hydrus, you still have your amulet, right?
Well, it is not the golden amulet. It is an amulet, yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna look around
It is the
for.
same. Yeah, can we find any hole for amulets?
Make an investigation check.
I think I will. I'll do it.
Yeah, do it.
Never mind. That's a 9.
You don't find any.
Oh
You
my
don't find
God.
any crevices or indentations similar to the one at the bottom of the well.
Yeah.
Is there anything on there's a pillar and there's the pedestal, right?
Okay,
There's
so
two things.
no. The what I've been describing, the pedestal, it's. I keep finding the wrong words, but so basically, the middle is a raised platform. In the mid platform, there is a column of stone. Okay, it's been cracked, and there the glyphs are, and then behind that, toward the wall, kind of protruding from the wall, is the statue of Bazldir.
Okay, and that column sticks out 2 feet from the ground.
It sticks out about 2 feet from the ground. Yes.
Okay.
How large is the room, Frozen?
The room here is. Let's see here. It will be. Math. It would be roughly 50 by 50 feet, and then about 30 feet high or so.
Oh wow, that was pretty fucking. It's pretty large.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Hmm.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Is there
I'm
anything?
gonna.
I'm gonna wild shape as an ape, and I'm going to try to pull this fucking rod out. Okay.
Okay. Roll a strength check.
Ape.
Monkey.
That's a 13. Fuck.
13.
Yeah.
You grab onto it with both hands and try to pull it out. It doesn't budge.
God damn it.
Then we'll probably have to break it then.
Alright, no, we're not
Or
breaking.
push it.
I think we should try to break it.
Or we could try to
Alright.
push it back. Push it in.
I prefer that. I'm gonna push it down.
Okay, roll another strength check.
Alright. With ape. That's a 5.
5. You try to push it down, and it once again does not move.
I'm gonna keep
I'm
trying.
gonna look around the room.
Ape is getting angry.
Okay, roll another strength check.
Oh my god. That's a 15. That's a 15. I'm rolling terrible.
15.
Yeah.
You start to push, and you feel... It feels like it's giving way, but then you hear it start to crack. And as you keep pushing, the stone starts to crumble.
Oh no. Oh, that's
Oh
not
shit.
I think we break it.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna. Wait, it's the anchor. So if we do that, we're probably gonna cause problems.
It's already broken, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm gonna try to pull it out this time. Just,
Okay, roll a strength check.
I'm going ape shit, literally. I fucking hell 6.
You still can't pull it out of the ground.
alright. Hydrus, get out of the way.
It's Hydrus.
I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast on the pillar.
Okay, roll for attack.
Does a 9 hit?
It's a pillar. Yes, it hits. Roll
Okay.
damage.
It's the pillar.
8.
Okay. You kind of blast the column, and the part that wasn't crushed by Hydrus, kind of just as it impacts, you just see the entire column just shatter, and there's a little bit where it's kind of sticking out of the ground still, but you have now shattered the pillar or the column.
Wow, this is an awful idea. I just know it. We're removing the god's presence.
I'm gonna really look around the room, see if I can just anything that just sticks out or gives us any information about what to do to continue, because like we're at the end of the hallway, no way to go.
Okay,
So maybe I'm gonna
make a
look for
perception check.
anything like indentation, writing. Okay, hopefully I roll well. Fuck. Perception. So that's a 7.
7. You kind of look around the room very, very hastily. You don't see anything.
Okay, now I have no idea what to do.
Hydrus, make a perception check.
Alright. Well, as an ape,
Yes.
that's awful. That's 10.
Okay, 10 is high enough though.
Oh god, thank you.
You kind of look around the room, and then from where you came, there is you see a human, a pale human, with black hair and some darkened and pretty torn, and it's not torn, that's the wrong word, kind of scuffed, that's the word, leather garments standing there.
I'm gonna motion towards towards the person to just show everybody else that there is a person there, and I'm going to go in front as an ape, just standing my grounds.
Okay.
I go up to them. Hello? Who comes?
The person kind of tilts their head a bit and says, "Hello? What are you all doing here?"
We're investigating the sandstorms, and it led us here. Our investigations led us here.
I gathered as much.
What are you doing?
Breaking the remains of the power anchor.
Well, we thought maybe it would, or I thought maybe it would stop the help with, stopping some of what's going on. Maybe interfere with some of the magic. Maybe get us deeper into the temple somewhere. We tried to move it, and it wouldn't budge. So,
Well, this is the end of the line. There's no more temple below this.
Inside check on that.
Insight? Okay, roll insight.
This is what my insight, because I keep my wisdom. That's not terrible. Give me a second. Insight. Plus 3, that's a 13.
13. He seems to be telling the truth.
Alright.
Who are you?
Me? I'm,
I mean, I'm not gonna ask anyone else.
I'm the one tasked with destroying this.
And you see their eyes start to glow a faint yellow.
Bro, I am jumping in front, just staying like right in front of the anchor, trying to protect it.
Okay.
Why destroy the anchor?
Already.
Oh, I already have.
Why?
Is it the same eyes as the sandstorm?
They seem pretty similar.
Ah, fuck.
Why are you looking to the... Why do you want to destroy... Why have you destroyed the anchor?
Loosen the power, of course.
Uh,
If,
What do you?
if my master wants control of this place, we can't have other deities controlling the sands, can we?
Who is your master, and what do they want with this place?
If you're persistent enough and manage to catch me, maybe you'll find out.
I'm going ape shit on him. I'm gonna run at him before he runs away because I feel like he's gonna run away.
Okay.
I don't like him. He hurt me before. I'm ape.
Okay.
So I'm gonna, yeah.
So you're running up to him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna also cast Hold Person as Hydrus is running at him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take out the bow.
Okay. As Hydrus is running at him, you see him. You see his form just explode into a cloud of dust that starts swirling in the room, and then starts just darts down the hallway.
Oh fuck! I'm not fast enough. I don't think I'm fast enough. I'm only so it was the first
Yeah.
feet.
I'm gonna do... I'm gonna do Dissonant Whispers on him. Which
Okay.
hopefully...
Okay, so hold on. Real quick, Nosra, what is the save on Hold Person?
It's a DC 13 Wisdom save.
Okay, it's DC 13 Wisdom save. Yeah, he passes.
Fuck.
And Dissonant Whispers is what now?
Wisdom save, and I take my DC, right?
Yeah, your
Yeah,
DC.
it's DC 13.
Wait, so it's charisma.
It's a Charisma save.
Wait, no, wait.
Then-
What do I do?
It's basically 8 plus 2 because it's your proficiency plus your charisma modifier, so it's 3 per amount. So it's DC 13. It's a saving throw. Right?
Oh. Yeah. Attack mod. Yeah, DC 13. Yeah. Yeah.
It's written
Okay.
on the fucking app.
Yeah,
Okay,
I just
he succeeds.
Damn it.
Does it take
So he takes half. Wait. On a failed save, it takes 3d. The target must make a saving throw on the first save. It takes 3d6 damage and must immediately use its reaction
It's on the fail.
if available
Hmm.
to move as far as its speed
That's not bad.
allows away. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Roll the damage.
Okay, so it's 3d6, and on successful save, it takes half damage.
Okay. Yeah, it's saved.
So it's oh wow, so half damage 15, and half damage is gonna be 7.
7. Okay. 7 points of psychic damage. So. Okay. And as you cast your spells, and Hydrus starts running forward, you hear echoing down the hall. You hear the strong wind of the storm that he became, as well as laughter.
Damn it.
As he just leaves.
He's gone. Fucking god.
So we need to repair and protect that pillar. We need to repair the anchor.
It's broken. I
The,
don't
the
have
opposite of what I did.
Exactly the opposite. Yes.
Although he did say that he broke it already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so it's
already
already broken.
Yeah.
I just broke it more.
Yes, you
None of us have mending, but I suppose that mending wouldn't have done much.
No, it's
Yeah.
the pedestal itself is too big for the mending spell.
Yeah.
Even then,
That's
it
what I was
doesn't.
guessing.
It doesn't repair like
Magical
sigils.
effects. No, exactly. So
Yes. Wait, does the book in Abyssal has talks about how to
sorry, say that again.
Does the book in Abyssal talk about creating an anchor?
It doesn't talk that much about creating the anchor. So the anchors themselves are kind of the god's connection to the prime material plane.
Mm-hmm.
And if one of them, it kind of depends on the god. Some gods have really strong ones, and a lot about how strong the connection is on how many believe in the god.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to just to say I'm going to continue follow where the guy went.
Okay, you're gonna run down the hallway.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the trap, and since I'm an ape, I have a 30 from climbing speed. I'm gonna climb up at the pillars.
Wait, what's your size? What is your size as an ape? Medium.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Make a dexterity saving throw. First of all.
Shit. Natural 20. Holy shit! Ow.
If we could have done this before, that would have been fun.
I mean, I'm gonna take damage anyway.
Yeah, you take 2 points of radiant damage.
That's fine. I don't care.
Okay, you start to make your way out of the tunnel after about it takes you
How fast was the entity?
Oh, that was incredibly fast. That was
So
as soon as he saw you start to move, he turned into the dust storm. It swirled for a few seconds, and then it just shot down the hallway.
I'm gonna go up to the top. I'm gonna climb. I have a climbing speed of 30 feet, and I'm gonna see what's going on outside. If there's an actual sandstorm going on.
Okay, okay, so after you do that, you kind of look outside, and indeed, there is a dust storm raging outside,
Okay.
but you did not see any sign of a dust storm anywhere near you when
Do
you
I see?
came here.
Do I see a sign of any weird like shape that is going like in a different direction? Do I see the entity or something like it's unusual in the sandstone?
You don't see anything unusual, but you hear dissonant screams and laughter all around you in the storm.
All right, I'm gonna go back down.
Okay.
I have a theory. I have a thought.
Okay, hold on. So you're making your way back at the moment. Alex, what were you doing in the meantime when he's just making his way up?
I'm not gonna follow the 8.
No.
Because, like, if the thing fucking lands, a bunch of damage. So I don't think I can fight it like this. At least, like, I think it's kind of useless to run after it with how fast it went. So I'm gonna turn back and try to investigate the broken runes again. See if I can really like understand what they are.
Well,
And after that, I think I'm just gonna suggest to talk with the arcane the Ivumazz guy in the city.
okay. Well, the runes themselves, or the glyphs that you saw on the pedestal, they are completely shattered. The entire pedestal itself is just it's a bunch of shards on the ground.
Okay. Mm.
Yeah. By the way, the dex magic is gone. I made a Constitution saving throw. It's gone.
Yeah.
Failed it.
Then I think we should go to the magic wall above us, because I don't see anything else to do. Nosra, you have any idea of what to do here?
I think we just try to. I think we just get out of here, and maybe talk to the guy, and then we can come back. If
I mean,
we
there's a
find
sandstorm,
anything else.
so we have some time to kill here. I don't think we should get out during the sandstorm.
Yeah.
You don't know there's a sandstorm. I'm still not there.
Yeah, we don't know that. I think for now we just should get out of the. I don't know that I guess that I'll try to investigate. Although I don't know that we would be able to learn anything more. Yeah, I'll try to investigate the whatever the statue was. One more
Oh,
time.
the statue of Bazldir.
Yeah.
Okay. Alex already investigated it, and there was nothing really.
Okay. Yeah.
You
I
can
didn't.
go
I
ahead and-
figured
You can
maybe
try
I'd
it. Well,
check again, but
Sure. Roll an investigation check.
yeah. That's a 4. I
No,
get
you
nothing. Yeah, I think we just head out.
Yeah.
We can maybe rest in the. If we don't want to head back yet, we can.
We don't
rest.
need to rest yet. I think we should check the magic wall and see if there's any way to understand what kind of magic and what kind of magic already Hydrus.
I'm not there.
Hydrus is not. Hydrus is still.
I'm just. What kind of magic was it already on the wall?
It was abjuration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or, like, protection magic.
So yeah, there's probably something there then. So let's. Yeah, I think let's try a few things that will stand, and with the amulets, do anything with it, and damn, I really don't fucking know what to do then.
Yeah, I think the best thing for us to do would be just for now we just head back. We can go back up, see what stuff is like up there because we don't know that there's a sandstorm yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay near the rope and I'm gonna revert back to my lizard book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for them.
Alright.
All right, let's head back.
Okay.
Catch
Yeah.
up with Hydrus.
It's easy enough to make your way back to the start of the chamber. Go ahead and make one of you make it Dexterity saving throw. Once you just activate the trap.
Would I be able to remember where the trap is?
Yes.
Can I try and use Mage Hand to like set it off?
Sure.
Like push onto the pressure plate? I don't know that I'd be able to push with enough force.
Yeah.
It aimed at Hydrus. But the trap aims, apparently.
Oh. I mean, it's worth a shot. It's not like I'm using a spell slot, so it's worth a shot.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
You know that there are several different plates where it kind of pushes down?
Yeah.
So you push on one of them, and the lasers shoot toward that
Alright.
point,
Oh.
and then they start recharging.
Let's
Alright, let's go.
so then we can just walk through. Yeah.
You hastily make your
Yes.
way over.
Okay.
Alright.
You're now back at the back of in the start of the chamber.
And okay, let's go investigate that wall that had like abjuration on it and see if it has anything with the amulets or with the sand. See if there's anything we can do with it.
Yeah.
In the ritual chamber.
Am I on top of a god? I think
if you're-
test it out.
Yeah.
I reverted back there, waiting for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you all make your way back up to the top, and now the rest of you see the raging sandstorm outside.
Yeah.
This is familiar.
Yeah.
I think I know what he's doing, what this entity is doing. Removing the god already there, probably putting their old anchor somewhere here. This is what I fear.
Yeah. We should
Yeah.
We might need to go find an anchor, but in this desert it's good.
Yeah. I
Right,
think we
let's-
should talk we should maybe wait out the sandstorm and then go back and talk to
Ivumazz.
him. Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't remember the name.
Ivumazz is a master of the arcane. We might need someone that is master of the divine. It would be more important for them to know that the anchor is broken.
Yeah.
We need some.
Oh,
Is
my computer shut down.
oh shit.
We could
No, it's
stop
fine,
it.
Okay, we need to find also if there's any other people who pray Bazldir, and like if they have any like major leaders, like major and worshippers and all that,
Mm-hmm.
priests of Bazldir. Maybe if we could find one. But for now, let's just check the magic wall.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. You make your way down into the ritual chamber. The familiar mural.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are you attempting to do?
So, is there any Bazldir shaped hole? Is there any hole we can put a amulet through?
Make an investigation check.
All right. Oh, finally a good fucking throw. Investigation, that's 17.
17?
18.
18, okay. You kind of look on the wall, you look around the chamber, but you don't find any hole for the amulet.
Damn it.
But the energy's behind the wall. What's behind the wall? Do I know of any demons that would have black sand or would be related to sand? I don't think it would because I'm not trained in religion, but
You can make a religion or arcana check.
That's both +1. I'm gonna make a religion check.
Okay.
That's a 19. Oh. 19.
You don't know of any demons or demonic entities that deal with this sort of thing. You know that demons and or fiends rather usually work or their goal is to gain power and take over the universe, basically.
Yeah.
So this is something that some of them might do, but
I mean, it's on point. It's what they would do.
But the thing is, this is something that a demon would do, but you don't know of any demon that would target the sand specifically.
I mean, maybe they targeted that temple because it's a lesser god.
Yeah, because it would be easy to.
Yes, I
To- yeah.
but it's yeah.
This doesn't tell us how to do what.
We might
Any interaction? Does it have any interaction with gray sand? Does the wall have any reaction?
You throw some of the grey sand on the wall. Nothing.
Literally throwing pocket sand at it.
I'm going to ritual cast detect magic again, just to see approximately where the magic is.
Okay.
Is it? By the way, is it still the same wall? Is there no marks on it that wasn't there when we last checked?
Make an investigation check.
No, that was journey. Holy shit, that's 8. It almost was a 15. It's just now it's a 5, so 8.
No, you don't notice anything.
It's fine.
The magic trace is it's the wall or it's behind the wall.
I'm ritual casting just to see. Give me a second.
So, 10 minutes go by, and you sense the magic in the wall is fainter than you remember it.
So
I
it's
think
is it the wall or is it behind the wall?
It's not the wall. It's in the wall or behind the wall.
Okay. So is it the same energy as the pillar, the rod thing?
You would imagine it has. It's an abjuration type.
Yeah. So
energy.
it's not really similar.
It's the pillar. Or the column had evocation and abjuration.
If it's behind the wall, we could try to get through the wall.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. But if it is the wall, breaking it probably hurt.
Well, so if it's behind the wall, then maybe we just.
I'm just gonna just touch the wall, see if there's like any point where my hand sinks through it or something. If it's an illusion or something. Actually, if it's an illusion, I would probably see it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, if it's illusion, I think you'd.
You don't notice any illusion.
Okay.
Is there anything like? Yeah. Is there anything? else
Oh,
strange?
maybe if it's behind the wall, maybe there's another that leads to it. And like, given the special yeah, given the way the place is the on what side is that wall? Okay, is it here or is it here?
It's the
Or is it
back
here?
wall.
It's damn it.
Cool.
Never mind then.
I think we just try to break through.
I'm gonna read one last time the writing. Is it like it just says that the sand thing, right?
The writing hasn't changed.
So it's below, and below these Eternus his mind is locked. But now we know that his anchor is yeeted now, so it's not locked anymore. Yeah, I think we have to break it and see if there's anything behind it.
Is it a point, like a magical essence? Is it a point, or is it just encompassing the wall? It's just a point.
It's a point.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna try to like push around where the point is.
Oh yeah. Maybe before breaking it, we could find
and like see what kind of markings it also is on this around this point, just to see like if there's a hint or.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Alright then, not this fucking die. Fucking 12.
12?
9.
No. You don't notice any markings or points in the wall.
Yeah.
No holes, no nothing that we can trigger, so let's just fucking break through it.
That's right.
I have no other.
Can I investigate to see if I can tell if the wall is like hollow?
Sure.
Like if there's a space behind it?
Sure. Make an investigation check.
That's a 15.
15? It does not seem like there is a space behind the wall.
Okay.
Damn it.
Good thing we
Good thing we asked. But what the fuck is that point then?
I mean, we could still try.
Sure.
I mean, but like, what are we gonna find?
It probably
And like, at worst, since it's like abjuration, it's a trap, and we're gonna fucking die.
It's
I mean,
yes. Worst case scenario. But if abjuration is more of a defense, because defensive magic. So probably the wall is defending it. Or it could be a magical item inside the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could be
I think. Alright. Do we try to break it?
I'm gonna do one last check on the middle piece, which is the
altar.
Altar, yes. I want to check the altar, see if I can find any kind of trigger or any kind of like thing that could help me see what the fuck is going on with that one.
Okay. That will be an investigation check, so yeah.
Let me, I'm gonna use this dice. Don't fuck me up, please. Oh, finally a good fucking roll. I got investigation, I got +3, so it's 21.
21. You investigate the altar, and you don't find any triggers, points that move or push in or anything. Hydrus, you also
Alright.
you still, since your detect magic is still up, you sense that. No, wait. Oh yeah, you did recast it. Never mind.
Yeah, I recast it. Yeah.
Yeah. You sense that the magical essence is slowly. It's very slowly
Oh,
getting weaker.
Okay. Now I know what it is. This is probably, yes, we shouldn't break it. It is a link, I think. It is a link with Bazldir, and it is fading, so I do not know what to do. We should try.
Especially, does it align with the anchor?
No.
So
What the
fucking.
fuck is it then? Damn it.
Saturation. I do not think we should break it. I think it is part of the temple itself.
Yeah, it is part of the temple. Everything here is part of the temple.
Smart ass. I think we should not break it because if needs be, it might help people recreate an anchor with Bazldir. Of course, I don't know anything about religion, so it's a mystery to me. Best bet is to find where this entity went and make sure to destroy their anchors and probably make it our own. If possible.
I mean, do we have any idea of where their anchor could be or where they went? Like, that's the problem, is that if we get out, we're gonna get assaulted by Sandspear.
Uh-huh.
And we're not gonna be able to go anywhere with that.
You don't know any location of another temple.
Damn it.
It might be hidden. That is probably why we will.
Yeah, of course.
Hidden in the desert is going to be difficult.
Possible.
This is this is so awkward. Oh god.
I'm really stuck there. I have no idea where to go from there.
Yeah.
Well, the temple, the fellow might be able to help. I don't see any.
Yeah,
This time, instead of talking to a lowly priestess, let's talk to the Hydrus. Maybe they.
yes. Before that, maybe we should also the other, the one where we killed the whites.
Yeah, just in case.
Because I do remember during our rest, I heard sounds, like shifting rock sounds, but I can't recall exactly where it was from. Like, I couldn't find exactly where it was from. And because of the fact that we had a fight there, I decided not to go too far in. So let's just check there and see if anything there moved.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
My fucking god, 10.
I will help.
Okay, make it with advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
11.
Into the burial chamber, and it's exactly like you left it.
Rotting bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think the shifting
I don't see anything magical.
was this activating then. Maybe we should look back on the fountain, try and find why it activated at this point.
Well, I think it probably activates every day.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably
Yeah.
this is talking about anything.
But maybe the shifting rock was the. Wait. When did we check when it was? No, we didn't check when to see when it happened, when the anchor was destroyed.
I don't think
No.
we could know.
No, because
It is a second
the sound I heard could be this creature we found breaking
doubtful.
the anchor the night.
I doubt it. The sand was gray before that night. Well, maybe not, but the entity was already present. And everybody here was already dead. If I can hazard a guess, I think it was probably a while back.
Damn it.
The bodies are already rotten, most of them, in the main chamber. So I do not think it was too long. It was soon. It was recently. Plus, the fountain had time to refill itself.
Hmm.
We had to dig to get into the underground.
Yeah.
So it was a while back. We could not have done anything to prevent it. Well, I hope not. Put very well. Way less on my conscience. We need to find a solution now. Repairing the anchor might not be possible, since it's most of a deity's work. But probably a priest could stop anything made by the demons to be created. Or we could try to find it ourselves, and I think this is what we should do. Find the origin sandstone.
Hmm.
What's the plan?
I don't
I
know.
have no idea.
I have no idea.
Honestly,
We're gonna wait out the sandstone with it just to see if it rages on like for really long, and
Okay.
while it rages on, I'm gonna read a bit of the book, and I'm gonna probably just speak a bit to Nosra, just see how he's going, because you've been quite quiet. There's a lot there.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm a quiet person, I guess.
I guess.
I'm gonna continue investigating around any information that we missed. Because right now I feel like we have gone through the entire thing.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
just kind of looking through the rest of the temple, just giving it a quick look again, see if you miss anything. You don't find anything that you've missed or anything.
So we start.
It takes about an hour for the sandstorm to die down, and when you look outside, instead of the golden sands that you're used to seeing, there is now black and gray sand
Oh,
strewn
That's
about.
not good.
It's
shit.
fucking dead. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta. What time is it?
Right now, it would be, I'd say, with everything you've done so far today, I'd say it would be around 11 in the morning.
So, like, is it like super hot? Is it still like super hot?
Yes, it's still extremely warm.
Yeah.
All right, it's still desert temperature with like the sun shining on the grayish sand.
Would be
I'm-
not good for us.
There's a problem, though. There's a problem. Why would the people living here have bottles of sand if the anchor was still there? Why? Can I check the bottles that were downstairs? That were there. The bottles that were there. Is it grey sand or is it golden sand?
The sand in the bottles is grey.
What
So
the
it was. It has been probably a while since even well before then that the sand was the anchor was thrown. We should
Since
try.
when did they start having problems with sandstorm?
Dawn kind of goes into the bedchamber and comes back out with the corpse of the priest. It's almost like he's carrying a plank of wood.
Oh,
But as he kind of
one.
turns it upside down, you see out from its orifices, its eye sockets and its mouth, more grey and black sand pours.
Yeah.
So that's what killed. Oh shit!
The entity killed them, and it was. They probably before then started to see. I mean, at this point, like just out of game, I don't know how much I can say because I only have a 13 intelligence. I have theories myself, but I think with 13.
No, I have
Hydrus
an idea.
has no clue what this is.
I just says I know.
I think I have an idea.
Puro knows, has an idea, but Pisces has no clue.
I know exactly
I
what
have
this is. But that doesn't help me yet.
Wait. Yeah. Wait. It's probably the sand that killed it then.
Yeah.
So we just saw a sandstorm of grey sand. If that sandstorm arrived in the dead,
City, we should probably check quickly. If we
Yeah.
can help.
Yeah.
I'm.
oh my god. So wait. So let's think. Let's think a second.
Yeah.
They had this problem, like when they were people alive here. They had the grey sand. So the thing has been broken for either broken for quite a while, or the entity that makes the sand grey has been there for. How long did they have a problem with sandstorm? Or how long have they had a problem with sandstorm?
I mean, it's the thing with Caerleon is that it's in the middle of kind of a valley between two kind of mountainous regions. So this is almost a wind tunnel. So there are frequent sandstorms here.
I mean, like weird sandstorm because
Weird sandstorms.
Yeah, I'm not, like it's a desert sound. Of course, they have sandstorm.
Yeah, they've had some weird sightings every now and then for about. No, like you wouldn't know this, but Hydrus and Nosra would because they asked someone.
Yeah, that's
You would.
yeah.
There would be about 50 years they had from time to time, but recently it's become more frequent. But not all sandstorms are weird.
Okay.
They were trying to get into this temple for quite a while. Looking at the bodies, can I hazard a guess on how long it has been dead for?
Make a medicine check.
Alright, then I'm good. Natural 20, 25.
Is that the fourth nat 20 you rolled today? That's
I
insane.
think that's the second one I rolled today. But that's
You
the
rolled
first
two
one.
before. I think you rolled two before. Either way, these So basically, the bodies. You go back down into the living quarters, kind of.
There was two
Tom
corpses there.
brought him out. Tom brought him out.
Sorry. Oh,
There were
he
two
brought
corpses.
one of them out, and that
Yeah.
the high priest has. You gather that it's been dead for a good 20 years. It's been kind of almost, it's just been dried out, so it hasn't decomposed.
Yeah, so it's just a mummy.
Yeah, basically. And then if you look, you kind of think like, oh, there were more bodies. So you go back down and you find some of the piles of bones, and you see that these bones have been sand. They have scrape marks that look like sand has just been dragged all across them.
Yeah.
I really don't fucking know.
No,
Yes, we should go to the city and try to talk.
That's the entity they killed them. That's obvious. There's like all the sand blasting there in character. All the sand markings on the bones, on the walls. Yes, that was the entity.
Yeah.
Right. We only saw one of them, but the mythics, the weird spirits might also be part of it. We might need to ask if they are fiendish in nature. Let us go. Let us go now before we
Yeah, let's
Yes, we
head
must-
back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, we must hurry because the sand being grey is highly. It's really strange.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
fill I have create water, so I'm gonna fill all of our water skin because I think they probably are running empty.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use create water to fill all the water skins with a few spells.
Okay. I have a question. Okay, this might be weird. Tenses floating disc.
Yes.
Can I use it to make shadow?
Let me double check.
Read this
Well,
one
I'm reading right now.
because I think it's transparent.
It doesn't say.
Let's say.
Okay.
I think that
It's
would
a
be
plane
a
of force, so I'd say it's invisible.
Damn it. I wanted to use it to make shadows for me. That would have been cool though.
It's only like a DC 12 Constitution, but knowing how we roll tonight, I think.
Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah. Bristol Station cannot do temperature thing, right?
You can make your water colder.
Can I use thaumaturgy on the sun? But dim it?
No, it's outside of your range by a lot.
Yeah.
Damn it. Oh, shame. Alright.
Shame.
If only you had
Yeah,
a
that's-
sniper.
Yeah.
You need two multi-class sorcerer to make your spell long reach and just
Yeah.
use all your spells as your spell at level 20 to just fucking reach forever.
Alright, let's go.
Okay. So you start trekking through. Sorry?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I was going to ask. Any of the scrolls we have ritual?
No,
What
no.
scrolls did you
Shatter.
get?
It's shatter and enlarge.
Yeah, they're not
Oh,
rituals.
they're not rolls.
But yeah, they're not
Please
rituals.
stop fucking around with the dice. Those are my dice.
Alright, let's go.
Okay. So as you start trekking through the hot midday sun back to Carrion, I need you all to make Constitution saving throws.
Alright.
That's good. That's good.
I got a 19.
You're fine.
So I got a 10. Well, is it plus anything?
It's plus your
Uh,
Constitution modifier.
Oh, sorry, I got 8. 9.
Nice.
No, plus your Constitution saving throw. So you look at your right below
I got
proficiency.
-1 constitution.
Oh, then it's a 9.
Yeah.
You gain 1 point of what did I call it? Of what? Heat stroke. You gain 1 point of heat stroke. And Hydrus, you rolled 16?
15.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
And
Every
Colin
time.
is also
Every
fine.
time.
Well,
Right.
after trekking through the midday sun, you make your way back to Caerleon.
Is it just gray sand from like all the way?
No, the grey sand is weirdly. You look around and it's kind of centered around the temple. You double check before you left, but it's centered around the temple, and there's no grey sand anywhere else that you can see.
Doesn't seem to like. I cannot really have a view of it. I don't think from the ground. I just like see if it seems to lean somewhere, like goes a certain direction, or just
No, it's. It looks like it's like almost a circular area of grey sand around the temple.
like how far approximately? Like, I know.
It would be so 600 feet in each direction around the temple is grey sand.
It's
Okay. We have to be fast in getting information. Because I think it's gonna grow.
I think so too.
Alright, let's. So we go to the temple of Pillar. Is it the temple of Pillar?
I
Yeah.
think it's Pillar, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we go there first.
Okay.
I want to talk to the high priest or priestess.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you enter Caerleon and you make your way over to the open kind of sun temple of Pelor and make your way inside. There you can see some of the priests and priestesses are just walking around chatting like they did the last time you were here.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look alerted to anything. Like they don't look with emotion.
Oh yeah, by the way, they notice, they kind of give you a weird, wait, are you staying, hold on. If you're entering Hydrus, they are going to give you a strange look of a bit of terror.
I
But
definitely don't care.
Okay.
Definitely is like there's more important problems. So I'm
Okay.
I'm
Yes.
okay.
And usually I got in the temple as well. Last time I talked to the lady as well. So I think some of them would have seen me before.
Yeah. Some of them don't
Yeah,
really
it's not-
react.
I'm still a lizard folk. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually that we don't go in cities.
You hear a familiar voice, say, welcome back. What are you...
Hi, yeah.
We have
No
some.
time for
We
formalities.
come with bad news. We come with bad news.
Yeah.
The anchor of the god of Bazldir we found it destroyed. And around the entirety of the temple, the sand is now a gray color.
But I'm sorry, what
And-
is this? What is this anchor?
I thought that since she's a priestess, she'd know.
She's a priestess. She's not a high priestess.
It's
It's when. Yeah, go on.
we know, yeah. I can remember if we knew or not.
Mm.
It's the thing that like holds it binds Bazldir to the prime material, and like
Cool.
holds him here, or not doesn't hold him here, but it's what like attaches
Gives him
him,
power.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives him power.
Any god has an anchor, and Bazldir's has been destroyed.
And there was
Can
There
we
was a
talk
guy
to the
there.
head- Yeah.
Doing-
Could
he
we
was
talk to
making
the high
sand.
priestess? Yes,
I'm sorry.
could we-
Just calm down. I will get the high priest. Jesus Christ.
Just
Um,
sit down.
I will get the high priest. I'm sure he will be more knowledgeable than I am in this field.
You've been very helpful.
Give me a moment. And she hurries off down into one of the lower portions. And a little while, just like a minute or so later, she comes running back up with a red-skinned individual.
Ooh.
Who here is proficient in nature?
I am, I think. No, yes, I am.
Make a nature check.
Alrighty then.
Natural one.
No, it's 19.
19.
Yeah.
This is a fire genasi.
Oh, Ganassi.
Ooh.
I say Ganassi. We say Ganassi. We don't know what to say. Okay.
The genasi kind of the genasi high priest. You can see that the kind of he's wearing white and yellow robes with golden details on them, and he kind of stepped forward and just, welcome. I heard you are having some trouble with the Temple of Bazldir, yes?
Yes, I bow when you say well. Very present troubles.
Okay, let's go down into a more private space, talk about this. And he kind of gestures toward one of the staircases, and then
Yeah, forward.
goes down the stairs himself.
I follow him.
Okay.
Yeah, I follow too.
That is awful.
So
He leads you down some stairs. It's not unlike the Temple of Bazldir, but it's a bit different.
Mhm.
And he leads you into kind of what looks like a common space. This one is a bit. This is decorated with what's it called? There are basically pieces of cloth hanging from the ceiling, kind of creating a bit of a sound dampening area. Makes it a bit more private. Then you see, as you enter with the priest, the high priest, some of the other priests kind of scatter a bit. The half-elf priestess who was with you, she's still around, just following the Genasi.
Okay.
But he kind of gestures towards some pillows on the ground. Says, "Sit down, everyone. Make yourselves comfortable."
Okay, I sit down, yeah.
Sit
Thank
down.
you.
Yeah.
So,
Well, Nosra sits
Nosra
down.
sit down? Holy shit.
Huh?
Nosra sits
I-
down?
We'll sit
Damn.
down, yes.
Oh,
Wow.
okay, Jesus Christ. He looks over you all and says, "Well, firstly, let me ask who you are."
I am Alex. I let the others present themselves.
My name is Hydrus. I
Uh.
left the tribe. I am not with my kind. I left my tribe long ago.
I should have had a list pulled up.
Okay.
My name is Ebrius. And
Okay.
add it to the list.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Says and Dawn introduces himself as well. Very well.
We were investigating the strange sandstorms that were happening here, and it led us to look into the Temple of Bazldir. Within it, we found that all the priests there were dead for a while.
Yes.
And we found traces of we found a book in Abyssal, and with all the information we had, we managed to find a way to see the anchor of Bazldir. And when we found it, it was destroyed.
He has a very stern look on his face and says, "This is very concerning." So you're saying the anchor of Bazldir has been destroyed?
Yes, and we saw an individual who quickly turned into sand right after, telling us that him and his master wanted to replace this anchor with their own.
And they wanted it better get out. More so than the place, the anchor. When this was done, the sand around the temple turned grey. And we left immediately afterward to warn that there might be entities coming.
This individual, what did he look like?
Human male with pale skin, and his eyes were glowing yellow.
I think the eyes are more dead than the human appearance. The human appearance may just have been a front.
Yes.
I have heard tales lately of yellow eyes in sandstorms, people being scared. For some time now, there have been strange sandstorms with cries and laughter. if this is what you indeed encountered, this is very concerning. I'm going to go ahead and roll a thing real quick. Okay, no.
All die.
He doesn't really know anything either. He although this is very concerning, I can't say I have any good news about what. I don't know what this is.
Are you aware of any worshippers of Bazldir?
That might be able to reinstate them.
Well, the
Yes.
Bazldir, the followers of Bazldir have for a long time been isolated from other faiths. The one north of here is one of a few temples. If this one is indeed destroyed, then I fear the others might be targets for attack. There is
Yes.
another temple not far from Ixaefrith. And the last one that I know of, I'm not sure if there are more, is just south of Srul.
I think it would be wise to send people in the temple of in the temple here, in the Bazldir temple close to here, to defend it, to avoid a new anchor to arrive there.
If it isn't what they wish to do.
For else, I think the grey sand. I don't know its effect, but I fear that it would take over the desert.
I'm not sure about how this works. I would need to see the sand for myself.
I do have a bow on it.
Well then, by all means, show me.
Yeah, I show the bottle of grey sand. I fucking told you.
You are cutting like crazy. Wi-Fi is dying.
Yeah, so I showed the bottle.
Okay. He kind of takes some of the sand in his hand and kind of looks over it. Interesting. He pours the sand back in the bottle and says, it seems like this sand is not natural. Although I don't have any information, people that are more knowledgeable in the ways of the arcane and
Well, this
similar.
one was this sand from the bottle. I collected from a fountain that was basically creating the sand. The entirety of the temple is now surrounded.
Well,
I do agree that it might have a arcane source, but we have not found any arcane trace of arcane power within it. It's certainly strange.
I'm not saying that the sand itself is arcane or that it has an arcane origin. I'm saying that people who know a bit more about the world and different things that are more in the realm of arcane or perhaps planar knowledge.
Okay. We should ask him. We should ask Ivumazz.
Indeed. I say to the guy, knowing your god relation to Bazldir, if it would be possible to warn your god, I do not know how worship functioned. I do not know how religion functions, but if a prayer or anything of the sort might be able to warn Bazldir, that might be important to stop Bazldir from disappearing.
I'm fairly certain that Bazldir is aware of this change. You said we should send people to defend the Temple of Bazldir, and I do not think that this is necessary.
Okay.
And I don't believe that we have what it takes to defend, and I don't think we have the right to. Invading
Understood.
another sacred space like that is highly unprofessional.
I understand.
Oh god.
If you want my opinion, since you all seem to be more knowledgeable than anyone about what is going on, I believe that you should be the ones handling this issue.
We will try our best.
Either make your way to Itafia, or make your way to Srul. Those are larger cities. They have more authority. They have more power. That is what I would suggest looking.
All right. And I look to the others and I ask, do you have any other questions? Because I think before going there, we should probably talk with Ivumazz and see what he thinks of the sand.
Yeah.
Knowledge of what entity is producing
As well, yes.
might be important. The Abyss are quite unknown, and someone that knows them might be more knowledgeable of this sand than us.
Yes. I turn towards the high priest and say, thank you so much for your help. We'll do our best to fix this problem.
Thank you for bringing it to my attention. I will be sure to keep an eye out if I come across any more information or things that seem threatening to our faith here.
Now more than ever, you should protect your anchor.
I don't think the anchor of Pelor.
There might be one, and it is all that is needed. If this entity wants to take a position in the sands, in the desert, it is important to protect any anchors that are in there.
I understand your concern, but this is about the anchors. It is not your business.
I also was thinking about this. All right, let's
Respectfully.
go.
It is understandable.
All right, let's go. So we're going to see Ivumazz,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
We
As
let
she's-
him show us out because
Yeah.
we got.
He
Yeah,
kind
we
of gestures to the half-elf woman and says, "Will you kindly show them out?" And
I bow, of course.
he
Showing
bows back.
respect.
All
Right.
and the half-elf woman leads you out. She's looking a bit worried with what she just heard, but
Yeah, I mean, there's reason to worry.
Yeah.
All right.
and you start making your way toward the abode of Ivumazz.
Yes.
And with that, we're gonna pick up there next week because
Oh,
it's
yeah, we are.
it's pretty late.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get your break.
No,
Yeah.
we skipped the break.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Yeah, we did skip it. We were stuck a long time. Fucking temple.
Yeah.
I was sure there was something else. Like it's maybe the wall that really fucked with me because I thought there was something behind or something, but clearly not.
Yeah.
But on the plus side, now you have an entire week to think about this. So
Amazing.
Yes,
I can't
yes,
wait.
I think yeah, I think right after we're gonna talk with it, and then we're gonna change city.
I mean,
Let's go. Itafia.
Yes. Well, depending on what information Ivumazz gives us. If Ivumazz has any information that could help, we're probably just gonna try and see what we can do still here. If there's nothing that can help, we're gonna go to Itafia. And hopefully there's a bigger following there.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, well played.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if we're probably gonna need another team member at one point. If
I'll see whatever is going on with Frag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can get in touch with them.
Yeah.
I mean, a group of 3 is manageable.
A group of